Turn it up some.
No, wait.
5, 4, 3.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Do it live.
All right, y'all know what time it is. Grab your shamrocks, fill your pints, and get ready for a St. Patty's Day special of Backroad Banter. Because tonight, we're swerving down an Irish back road full of stories, shenanigans, and just the right amount of mischief. I'm your host, Chris Dollard, and with me, as always, are my two great lads, co-hosts, Derek Richter and Willie Leach.
Hey, mate.
Howdy ho.
And we do have a special guest tonight, Jake Donaldson.
How your mama and them?
You got to get them to do the Irish dance now.
And before we get this wild riot
say that
started, let's raise a glass because no good Irish gathering starts without a proper toast. So may your pockets be heavy and your hearts be light. May good luck pursue you each morning and night. May your roads be winding, your stories be bold, and may your drinks stay cold and your friendships gold.
Hey, cheers to that.
Is there an Irish saying you can say to say cheers?
Yes. Salante.
Salante.
Celery.
Salante.
What'd you say? Celery?
Cilantro.
Celery.
Oh, sorry. So Salante and Sari to all our listeners now, let's get the show on the road.
Cilantro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Cilantro, celery.
Quite the intro there, Dollar, to like that.
That's pretty fancy.
I like that, too.
That's beautiful.
All right, show's over. Show's over. It's not going to get any better than that.
Oh, shit.
Stormy Daniels time.
I knew I should have wrote more down. I know I should have studied.
This one note got to last an hour and a half now.
That's all y'all get.
Poo.
Well, yeah, we have a special episode for y'all tonight, the St. Patty's Day special, and we're drinking some green beer, as y'all can see. What is this? This is the sea salt
Sea
and lime.
salt and lime.
Yeah, sea salt and lime.
We also have America.
Oh, yeah, he's got the America beer over here.
America bear.
America.
Might even have some Guinnesses hiding.
Alamo Beer
Yes,
Company.
Oh, yeah, we got some Guinness coming, too.
I can't drink those truck tires.
Was Alamo what Hank Hill drink? On
I think so.
King of the Hill? I swear, yeah, man, it had to be.
Damn it, Bobby.
No pain like propane.
If the Irish knew how to drink as good as beer as I did, they'd like propane, too.
With that.
Man.
I grew up. I went to school with a guy that looked just like little Bobby Hill. What's his name? The boy.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Bobby,
Yeah.
Damn it,
Not
Bobby.
that. Yeah. Damn it, Bobby. But yeah, I went to school, and that's what we called him all our high school days was Bobby Hill. And I think even to this day, they still call him Bobby Hill.
Bobby Hill.
What a nickname, man. What a nickname.
Right?
That was a pretty good show.
We're supposed to be coming back out
Well,
with
it
that show.
still is. I don't mind reruns.
Yeah.
No, I think there's going to be a new season like on Hulu or some shit.
Yeah, I think at this time, Bobby, I think I heard the other day, Bobby's drinking age now or something like that. Like
Oh, really? They made him
it's-
older?
Right.
Okay.
It's done time lapse on him.
Oh,
I know the guy who did portrayed Dale's voice passed away, but I heard they got some actual recordings for the new series.
Oh, really?
Before he passed, so I guess they're gonna maybe give him some kind of send off, maybe in this first season back.
Oh, dang.
Maybe he went out looking for aliens and didn't come back. You know?
Oh, man.
At least that's what I hope.
It was definitely the ATF.
Well, what about Boomhauer?
I guess Boomhauer's back. Well, and then what was her niece? Luann.
Oh,
Luann and her boyfriend, her husband. Well, both of them passed away too. Both
really?
Actors. Yep.
Dang.
He was our intro. Who does our intro? Tom Petty.
Oh, yeah, Tom Petty.
Tom Petty was the voice of Lucky, her husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. On
All
the
that time?
original series, yeah. And the girl that played Luann, I think she passed away pretty young too.
Isn't that Mike Judge that did that show?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
one that did
yeah.
like Beavis and Butthead and all that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to watch them two back and forth.
Oh yeah, if you watch Beavis and Butthead, the neighbor with the tool shed, even the drawing looks like sounds like Hank, looks like Hank, same voice actor.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're the boys that keep whacking off my tool
keep
shed.
whacking in my shed. Dude, I love that Beavis and Butthead Do America. Have you ever seen that?
No,
It's been years. But
They
yeah.
go to the Hoover Dam and Beavis is back there and they're like, "Y'all have any questions?" And he goes, "Yeah, is this a goddamn It's like this is so stupid, but it was funny. It was so funny. He's so serious too. Like
Then you had overprotective parents like I had. You can't watch that. You can't watch that. 11 o'clock, I'm going to have it on TV.
yeah, sneak back in there.
Right.
Oh, man. Well, y'all know how we get this show started with a little warm-up question. So my warm-up question is, if the little leprechaun didn't tell you where the gold is, what would you do to, interrogate him? What would you do to him to get the gold, the answer out of him?
Make him reach for things high up over and over again with no ladder or no help. Like the key to his escape's like 8 feet high, and he's a leprechaun, and he has no way to climb to get to it. It'd be amazing.
Ears.
I'll take him to somebody else's house around Christmas time and make him be the elf on the shelf.
That's a good one.
You got to lock him up till Christmas time.
Yeah.
I'd probably try to put him as high as I could, like in a tree or something, because he's short. He'd probably be scared of heights. So like the elf on a shelf, but just top of a pine tree or something.
He'll be there. He ain't coming down. Except for the wind we got here.
Well, yeah, the wind we got here.
Blow down.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I got plenty of duct tape. Just bought a new roll today.
There you go. Just tape him up to a kite and let him fly.
There it is.
Yeah.
Eagle or something, take his ass out of the tree.
Yeah. No, I think I'd strap some like a raw piece of meat onto him and throw him out in the field and watch the animals try to attack him.
I have a call for those.
Coyote bait.
Yeah, right. It's gonna work out for everybody. We'll end up getting the gold, and also we get to shoot hogs or coyotes or whatever comes out.
Don't miss and hit the leprechaun.
Yeah.
We need the
Tell
key.
us where the gold is, and we'll make it stop.
Right.
The biddings will continue.
Foggings will continue.
Oh man,
That poor guy.
You ever seen the movie Leprechaun?
Yeah. Wasn't that, what was that
actually
movie
don't think
that Mike Myers used to? It wasn't that Wayne's World where he'd take that flashlight and put it on it. I'm the leprechaun.
Yeah.
I was trying to think what movie that was.
Yeah, that was Wayne's World. He did that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a damn horror movie though. The real leprechaun. movie.
It was like a comedy too, man.
That was weird.
Because I think what was it, Leprechaun in the Hood or something like that? You seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
They tried too hard for it.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. All he's doing is getting high everywhere.
If I was 9, it'd probably be scary. Nowadays, I'd probably be. It's a good idea.
Oh man. Well, we got any national days today?
Well, obviously it's St. Patrick's Day. That's our main today.
Yep.
St. Patty's Day.
Ta-da. Green beers.
Thanks to my ancestors, I have some Irish. You probably got some Irish. Actually, we talked about that.
I was
Yes.
going to ask you if you had some Irish in you.
Even I
want some in
possibly
you?
did. Possibly.
Yeah, and then it's the only other day for today is corned beef and cabbage day, which is an Irish.
Seems very,
Yeah,
seems
everything's
very
Irish.
fitting. Seems
Yeah.
very fitting.
We should have made some.
That does sound good.
All right, I got it. What the hell is corned beef?
Corned beef?
You never had corned beef?
What is corned beef? Because I seen a picture of it. It almost looked like meatloaf. What they put on there.
Well, every time I've had it, it's kind of like canned and shit.
Yeah. I saw the picture and it shows. It almost looked like a piece of, like a slice of meatloaf.
That's what I think.
I was like, what?
Slice of meatloaf with corn in it.
Do you have some interesting facts about St. Patty's?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, St. Patrick's Day is a religious and cultural holiday.
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't know that until I read this today.
Well, I kind of wanted to
Yeah.
do this because we've always wore green and did the pinching people and doing all, but
Yeah.
It
never.
is the traditional death date of St. Patrick, who lived from 385 to 461 AD and is the foremost patron saint of Ireland. Yep. Yeah, it is.
But did you here?
Go ahead.
Was St. Patty? Was he Irish?
Oh, this might be a deal breaker for the Irish people.
Was he Irish? Mm-hmm. What do you think? You read it probably.
He's looking a little deeper.
He wasn't Irish.
Really?
No, he wasn't.
He was, I guess you could say, kidnapped from the Irish people. From I can't remember if
his father was like Roman. He was born in
Yeah, he was like Roman. Yeah,
was
Britain
born-
Roman. Yeah.
Yes, now I remember about it because I heard a
Yeah.
podcast about it. He actually, he wasn't really kidnapped. He actually, I want to say he ran away from like his family and home. I believe. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, y'all don't get mad at me if I'm all wrong. 'Cause I don't remember. I listened to podcasts, but some things I remember. So I believe he got stowed away.
What the?
Roof to you too.
No charge for the sound effects.
So I believe he like stowed away on a ship or a boat or whatever, going to Ireland, and I believe that's how it actually
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
It was
to
something
Ireland or
around
something.
that.
He was born into a wealthy Romano-British family.
Yep.
Yep.
I had
His
it
father
when I
was a
young.
Christian deacon and his grandfather was a priest.
We've been living a lie.
According, this is from
What's
his
with the
own
green,
writings,
though,
he
like-
was kidnapped by Irish raiders and
Yes.
taken as a slave to Gaelic Ireland.
Okay, so he was kidnapped.
Gaelic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says he
Yeah,
spent
Gaelic, yeah.
spent 6 years there working as a shepherd, and that during this time he found God. Yep, and the declaration says that God told Patrick to flee to the coast, where a ship would be waiting to take him home.
Yeah, so I was half right.
Yeah.
Just
After
not the right
making
time.
his way home, Patrick went on to become a priest, and then eventually returned. Yeah, he would return to convert the pagan Irish to Christianity.
So he would have been just Patrick.
Yeah. Well, his
Yep.
actual real
Like
name
SpongeBob.
wasn't Patrick. It was I don't know how you say it. Maywin Succat. Maewynsuccat. That was his name until he changed it to Patrick when he became a priest.
Yeah,
Simple.
Patrick's way easier to say
Yeah,
than that.
Simple.
They say, he banished the snakes or whatever. Well, there was no snakes in Ireland because the water's too cold for snakes to migrate on there.
Cold-blooded.
So it's actually what it meant is a symbolic deal for the pagan belief. Because most Irish people, they were from the Vikings, I guess you could say, Normandy and all that. That's where they went to.
Interesting.
Yep.
Hey, so
more
does
you
it
know.
say in there why green?
Oh,
Anybody know
no,
that?
not so much that.
Well,
Why
that's
green?
green was due to because of how Ireland is so green and luscious and everything. So they did it. But I did see something on here. It said, where was it at? Oh, yeah. So green became popular due to Ireland's nickname, the Emerald Isle, and the association with Irish independence. But blue is the original color of St. Patty's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
We're blowing holes in this St. Patrick's Day stuff right now.
Yeah.
It's
They go-
blue. He wasn't even Irish. Like, what the hell are we doing?
Essentially finding all this out, why the hell people keep on pinching me then?
Yeah.
I got camouflage on. I can blend in with anybody.
Yeah, I'm about to go back and punch everybody that pinched me today.
Say, camo, there's green on your cap.
That's
man.
what I said. It's
Yeah.
camo.
What the hell, man?
They don't look that high. They're like, oh, you ain't got nothing on your body. I'm like, I got shoes.
That's messed up, man.
I even got camo shoes on. That green?
Yeah, the pinching thing actually came from the leprechauns. They say if you're not wearing green, the leprechauns will come up and pinch you.
Ain't nobody learn a drop kick.
Yeah, they better watch out.
They're a little mischievous deals.
The day actually commemorates St. Patrick and the arrival of Christianity in Ireland, and by extension celebrates the heritage and culture of the Irish in general.
Yep.
So it's actually celebrating the Christianity
Yes.
moving
Yes.
to Ireland.
Yes.
See, it,
Yep.
it names, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 churches that primarily recognize it, and it's actually considered a Christian feast day.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church, Anglican Communion, the Church of Ireland, Eastern Orthodox Church, and the Lutheran Church are the primary churches that celebrate it or observe it.
Yep.
The more you know.
And the first St. Patrick's Day parade wasn't in Ireland.
Really?
It's
Take a
probably
walk.
here.
Yes, it was. St. Augustine, Florida in 1601, organized by the Spanish colony Irish vicar. But the actual modern large-scale parade tradition started in New York City in 1762. I'm sorry.
I started saying New York, but you said Florida. So.
Yeah.
I believe that because did you also know this isn't
all-
necessarily a St. Patty's Day fact, but there's like 3 or 4 times as many Irish
Yeah.
people of Irish heritage
Descendants.
that live in the U.S. as
Because-
there actually are in Ireland itself.
Really?
Because of the potato famine. They all,
Yeah.
Yep.
well, when that happened,
So
they
many
all came
migrated
over here. Yeah.
Now Rosie O'Donnell's over there. She's going to eat all potatoes.
Oh, God.
Did y'all see Conor McGregor? I think that was today.
Yeah,
He
I
came
did see
and
that.
was speaking out about what all's going on back there.
Yeah, all
back home.
the immigrants coming in, and there's gonna be no homeland left. Yep.
Kind of funny. Waited
In
till
Ireland?
St. Patty's
Yes.
Day.
So
Yeah.
Ireland, you would think it's more conservative. No,
Yeah.
it is highly liberal. I had a guy, or a guy I worked with at where I'm at right now. He just came back from Ireland last year, and he says, "Dude, it's so liberal over there. You got all these weird people wearing and acting like they're animals or robots.
Furries.
Oh, the
Yeah,
furries.
furries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Furries.
That. He said there's a bunch of them over
They
there.
got girls going to the bar with their litter box and
Wearing
tow.
tails and shit.
Yeah. He said
Where
that
are you
was-
going, girl? I'm going to the bar with your litter box.
Little cat ears.
Yeah.
Don't pull my tail, it might hurt.
He said it's majority in your big cities in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Don't not know.
But he said it was beautiful over there. The
I did.
castles and everything.
I did hear it was hard. Like if you wanted to move to Ireland, it's like it's
Yeah.
really hard. You had to have proof of descendants from Ireland,
Oh, I'm good then.
right?
I actually have he actually sent me a picture, showed me a picture, because I asked him, I said, did you happen to see any sign or a restaurant that had Dollar on it? He said, as a matter of fact, I did. He pulled out a picture, said Dollar and Co. So it was like a butcher, a dairy, or a butcher, deli, and like something else, a restaurant type of deal.
I've even seen my last name pop up in Irish circles.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, well, British too, but yeah, British, Scottish even.
Yeah.
I just see mine on air filters.
They're expensive too.
Yeah, I wish I could get some of that money.
Oh man. So what kind of foods do y'all think they eat over there?
What was that?
Cabbage,
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, but it
and
says
probably
right
a few
here,
potatoes. Now,
Yeah.
it says corned beef and cabbage isn't really Irish. In Ireland, people traditionally ate bacon and cabbage. Irish immigrants in America swapped it for corned beef because it was cheaper.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with bacon and
I
cabbage.
go with some
Ooh,
bacon
that's good
regardless.
stuff.
There's a
Just guess how many Guinness they consume on St. Patty's Day.
Are we going by
imagine.
gallons
Are we gonna
or
consume
bottles
any?
or
They do it by pints.
pints? Oh, there's gonna be a lot more we can count.
We do it by gallons.
I got shoes on.
a whole metric shit ton. I don't know, 20 million.
You're pretty close. What do you think?
You said, pints?
Yeah,
I said 20 million pints.
I'm gonna say
Higher or
27
lower?
million.
you're way off.
I said 20, but
18 million.
You're pretty damn close. 13 million pints of Guinness are
Oh.
consumed worldwide on March 17th.
it wasn't that close.
Oh, that's worldwide. Didn't they get them numbers up?
Yeah, they're going to bump. That's rookie numbers.
Bump this shit up, dude.
Y'all drink Guinness for me, okay? Because I don't drink that tar. I'm good. My guts are steel, but it ain't like that. My flavor.
Well, you know, damn Canadians can't handle that stuff.
Say, bro, Louisianian.
If you want to go deep down,
Don't go that far with me.
Oh, Donaldson.
Oh, Donald. Hey, that is kind of.
If you
It's
wanna
like
go-
the song "Oh Canada."
Oh, Canada.
At least we're not
Help
picking
me
on-
out, old guy.
I was about to say we're not doing the age on you, so
Yeah.
But you just do Willie on the
Willie's,
bus.
Willie's somehow still older than you. That's what we're going with.
It happens.
Oh, Canada.
I mean, we were forced to move south, though. I mean,
man.
better weather and crawfish and alligators.
Hey, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Without us moving south, y'all wouldn't know how to boil crawfish. Of course, y'all don't even know how to really, but still, you have to have somebody like me come over and do it for you.
Speaking of that, like, how often do you boil crawfish for events around here?
Whenever they want.
we got
Pretty
another one.
much.
We got another one coming
Last
up,
year we
right?
were doing every other weekend. Year before last we were doing every other weekend. I think this year we moved it to once a month because they're still hiring giraffe ass right now as far as price.
Yeah.
We went to Joe's and did, what was it 600? No, yeah, 500, 600 pounds. March 3rd,
Okay.
the first weekend of March. Then we're going to do it the first or March 1st, whatever first weekend it was. But we're doing it again April 5th. We're only going to do 300 pounds. But we just boiled it until we sell out. Once we're sold out, it's done because it's a lot less cleanup. The good thing about, though, I don't mind about having extra is because we'll bring them home, pop tails, and normally New Year's, we'll go up there. I got 20-gallon pot. We'll do a big gumbo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just come up here and get your own, ain't going to charge you nothing. It's just good times.
Awesome.
Do a seafood gumbo.
Yeah, I knew you did a lot of boils and stuff around for folks. So
Oh yeah, I love cooking.
yeah, Louisiana boy. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Hey, we need
They
to
knew who
do
to ask.
we need to do a whole nother episode while we're bowling.
Oh,
While we're bowling, huh?
While we're bowling.
You won't be able to hear shit with that jet burner bowl.
Hey, bro. If I can see it, if you put a window in right there, we can close that door. Let me just see the window. All right. See the window. Let me watch the clock. We can do a podcast. I can do it. I got faith in myself.
We're gonna make it happen.
I ain't done it before, but we're gonna try.
That'd be pretty cool.
we could do it. They got TikToks and guys that do that all the time.
Yeah,
What's some guys on TikTok?
you could be the new steel cracker.
Yeah.
Nah,
Put it on a cracker-doo.
I ain't getting
You
no
got to
boat
start
wrecks.
you got to start lifting weights, so you ain't as big as him.
Hey, bro. I like my figure.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it can help you get some weight. You ever heard of black pudding?
That sounds scary.
Oh,
I
Lord.
thought you were gonna go somewhere else at the beginning of that.
We just took a turn.
It's called it's a traditional Irish food. It's a type of blood sausage made from pork blood fat and oatmeal or barley. It's seasoned with various spices and herbs, giving it a distinct savory flavor. Black pudding is a key component of the traditional Irish breakfast.
That almost sounds like blood boudin.
It might be the same thing.
Blood boudin is.
Something similar.
It's definitely, it sounds similar.
Yeah.
I mean, it uses the pork blood and all. Instead of actually y'all's regular boudin y'all have that
Yeah.
y'all like. It says it uses a lot of blood and liver.
That's almost like, well, yeah, I guess it is. There's another word somebody used it around here. I forgot what they called it. That ain't
Head sausage?
No, that's hog head cheese. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Maybe it was blood sausage they called it. I think it was. That's what they called it.
yeah. Can't remember.
And you know,
You probably know him, Byron Pekar. He goes
No.
to Joe's. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tall, skinny dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
goes-
seen him the other day. He was talking about going playing single person fetch. He tried to get me to go playing too, but Derek tried the other day. He's like, "Hey man, you come over and get some clubs. Come play fetch with me." I'm like, haven't brought myself to that
That's what he
desperation
calls
yet.
golf.
don't worry. I keep getting asked too, and I keep saying no.
One player fetch.
Well, he was kind of hinting around like he was going to play, and then AJ asked him. I was like, "Oh, he don't want to play."
Well, I was really at work today.
Yeah,
That was a lie. That's
Yeah.
all AJ was like, yeah, let me go outside and hit a white rock with my driver.
We would've wasted your time anyway.
Then you gotta go fetch it by yourself.
all the damn golf courses were closed, and we didn't realize. I forgot about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't go on Monday. I
St.
forgot.
Patty's Day? They're all drunk. They
Every-
got too
every-
drunk to play golf.
Yeah, man, I forgot they were closed on Mondays.
Yep.
Hey, another great fact, another interesting fact about Ireland, like the population, the capital of Ireland, this population is growing so fast.
Uh-oh.
It's
Dad
Dublin.
joke.
It's Dublin.
Dublin.
I was waiting for it.
His face told me a dad joke was coming.
In fact, it's Dublin.
Tell me about the good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one just came to mind. That wasn't actually on my phone. It hit me. I was like, oh, I saw this one.
I seen
gotta
that
say
hat
it.
go woof.
Yeah. Yeah.
There goes something.
Something was building up over there. I was like,
yeah.
what you got going on over there?
You can see under the steam. Under pressure.
He got the serious eyes.
So the what's it called?
Shamrock.
The shamrock. So it's not for luck or anything. It's for what is it? Holy.
Yeah, the
Oh.
3 feathers or 4 feathers.
Yeah, Holy Father, the Spirit, and the Ghost. I think it said.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. The Holy Trinity. That's
Did
what it is.
you know there's a
In
Shamrock,
Louisiana,
Texas?
we call it Holy Trinity. It's the onions, bell
Onions
pepper.
and green. Yeah. Because I heard that Still Cracker talking about that. You got to put the
You gotta
Holy
have
Trinity,
the
in
Trinity,
there.
bro. The Trinity,
He puts it in a
garlic,
boat.
butter, anything.
He puts it in a
have the
boat,
butter.
like a little boat shaped deal, and he
butter
has all that in there. and He dumps it in that bowl.
Derek, we call that a P-roll.
A what?
A P-roll.
A what?
Peter roll.
A P-roll.
Well, how you spell that?
P. Oh Lord.
Peter
P-I-roll.
roll. Huh. So that's like a little boat.
P-O-I-R-E or something?
No, I got a G in it.
You got a G.
P-I-R-O-U-G-E.
Peter roll.
P-O.
Something good.
I call it Peter roll.
Further south, they call it P-rog.
Peter roll.
Dang. Well, y'all want to go ahead and get them introduced?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's do it.
And turn the lights off first.
You gotta have your initiation.
Hold on. I gotta get something out of my bag.
You got the ice cubes for him?
Hit the light, strap him down.
It's a sock with soap in it. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do like a Full Metal Jacket and have socks with soap in there, beat the shit out of him with it.
Oh, man.
Damn.
So what you got hiding in here?
Oh,
That's like Guinness is in there.
yeah, there's some
Leprechauns.
Guinness,
is
some
it?
sea salt and lime, some ice balls.
Do you want a Guinness?
Yeah, I'll take
Don't
one.
forget I got one right here too.
I'll
Eat a box.
Got a full stock.
He's already working at it.
Yeah.
Keep on working, Willie. Get that face red, boy.
Hey,
right,
hey. Would you like a Guinness, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's another one in here.
Do I get the
You have to
bottle
get one out of
opener?
there.
No, that's good.
I thought, oh, you know what? He's got a bottle opener on there, I think.
If not, isn't there one on that
thought
lighter,
there
I
was.
think, or something?
The what?
I don't mind.
That'd be all right.
Can use the bottom of the Zippo.
No, I don't want to break it.
It's insured.
Oh, that's some.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the bottle
That's some
opener.
snazzy shit. Right
I was gonna say, Dollar put one up. Yeah, there was one up here. I thought. Oh, I didn't go over there. There was one up here.
I thought there was one on the lighter for some reason.
It was.
The lighter's like right up here somewhere.
I thought there was like an Amsoil one or something.
Yeah, I did have Amazon one up there. It's hiding.
Oh, hang on. I told you, my mind.
There it was.
My mind does not
Oh,
fail
yeah.
me.
Here you
look,
go,
at that, look at that advertisement. Go ahead. Show the camera.
I still got
That,
Amsoil
that
in
would
my
be
shop.
better.
Take your bottle caps off with Amsoil.
I still got Amsoil in my shop. I don't have a boat no more, but it's still there.
Cheers, compadre.
Cheers. Salante.
Hey, you gonna put that green dye in there?
No, you won't see that shit.
Take like the whole bottle and try to turn it a little
Green
baby,
dye.
you
What
try
are you
it.
talking about? That's the sea salt and lime color. That's the lime in it.
Oh,
You want to try it? It ain't bad at all.
I'll pour a little in here. Oh.
Give me just a dash. I'm scared.
It's underneath
Ooh.
by your feet.
Oh,
there,
my
senor.
We don't have any insurance. Thank you, sir.
Holy crap.
Hey, well, don't they that Irish car bomb? Remember that
Yeah,
drink?
those-
Wasn't it that? And then they
Like
put
a
something in the middle.
A Dr. Pepper, I think, ain't it? Or no?
Well, there's a liquor mixed in it.
Yeah.
I thought you dropped it in the middle. And it's called Irish
That's
car
Jaeger
bomb.
and
Yeah, is it Jaeger? I was
believe
wondering
it's
if it was
Jaeger.
Jaeger. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is Jaeger.
I
yeah.
did one of those
Yeah.
at Buffalo Wild Wings, and that actually wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And I had never drinking a Guinness before in my life. I didn't know what I was gonna get.
holy wow. That
But when I
tastes
seen
like
that,
tires.
That right there.
it looked like
sir.
somebody pumped some mud in there.
Yep.
That'd be a good wrench
You
right
ain't
there.
seeing shit through the back of that, y'all.
That's some root beer.
That's motor oil with the beer
Yeah.
flavor.
That's their diesel oil right there.
After a couple cranks.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, let's go ahead and get him introduced in. So we'd just go ahead and tell all the people who you are, where you're from, what you about,
Well, my name's Jake.
how much you bench.
I don't know.
Jake from State Farm?
Not from State Farm. They fired me. They straight up fired me. I
fired
wore
you?
jeans. I didn't get a suntan.
They fired you for cooking crawfish on your day on?
So no. Pickled pig feet, oxtail. We can boil that too.
We're gonna have us a meal, boy.
So anyway, born and raised South Louisiana. Decided to move to Texas 3 years ago, and almost 4 years. Never heard of Yoakum in my life, and here I am. I mean, got the two little boys. Adopted two little boys. Married, all that good stuff. So ladies, pump these brakes.
He's taking lay off. Get off.
Wah, wah, wah. Sorry for you.
He'll cook you some crawfish, but that's it.
So where were you born at in Louisiana?
Denham Springs. I was born and raised in Denham Springs. Graduated in a class of over 600 kids in one school.
Yeah.
No, I lied. Senior class
That-
was
wow.
600 kids. I think it was 612 or 636 kids were in my senior graduating class.
Dang.
So whenever I come here to Texas and I see, like my wife, where she teaches 132 kids in the whole school from K to 12, I'm like, whoa. We had that in like 2 classes. I mean, my ag was 5 times that much in ag, and then I look back nowadays and I talk to friends of mine that are still there. There is no ag program. There is no FFA.
Oh,
There is
really?
nothing for the kids except for computers and science and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But technology style. So it's pretty strange. It's heartbreaking, I mean, It is what it is. City blew up, and I'm pretty sure by now it's like the class size is probably doubled.
Dang.
Golly.
Where is that in Louisiana?
It's about 15, 20 miles east of Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's straight down 12 where 10-12 splits at. You can just keep going past Baton Rouge if you make it without getting shot. You'll be there.
I don't know. I made it through Morgan City over there.
No, that's not bad. That's child's play. I mean, from what I'm hearing about Baton Rouge, it's really going downhill. And,
Really?
I mean, they had they got new police chiefs and all that, so they're trying to make better.
Yeah.
But new Governor Landry, he actually is starting to try to push for the death penalty again over there.
That's
They've been
good.
fighting that big time, though.
Y'all got a badass senator over there.
Yeah.
Kennedy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kennedy.
yeah.
I
like
love him, dude.
I love his way with words.
Yes.
That man has a way with words, unscripted, off he'll. He don't care.
I'm glad he's not grilling my ass for a living.
You
ain't lying.
I would not want to be a part of that.
That poor old man right there will look you stone cold in the face and just make you feel like a dog.
Oh, yeah. He don't care who you are.
Oh
either.
no, he'll knock every ounce of air out of your chest that you think you may have. But yeah, I mean, we had John Bell Edwards, and my political beliefs do not align with his, and so they're going with a nitrogen hypoxia, is what they're going to try to push because they couldn't get the drugs for the when they give you a cocktail, to kill you, to do the death sentences nowadays.
Oh.
So they were doing that, and then they also have a electric chair. I forget. My buddy's gonna be so mad at me because he talks about it all the time. But anyway, they have electric chair, and it's named. I forget the name of it, but they have the option of doing electric chair or the nitrogen hypoxia as of right now.
Oh, really?
So, and their first case, the first death penalty case that they were going to try to take out, the guy's been in Angola for buku years. He was 80-something years old and died just before he was supposed to be executed. So,
Oh, wow.
the second one's up in line right now, and judges keep on blocking the death date.
Penalty.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, it was supposed to be last Tuesday, last minute. The judges put a halt on it. I think they're still trying to fight it right now, though.
Wow.
Dang.
It's crazy whenever they bring beliefs of, politics and
Yeah.
spiritual and religious beliefs into the jail system about what they deserve, but they do such bad crimes. It's like,
Yeah, you lose your rights.
Yeah.
I can't really align with everything,
No.
Hey, I got one thing I was going to ask you. So,
Go ahead.
what brought you to Texas for the first time, and what area? Like, what made you say, "I want to come here"? Like, this is where
What
I
brought
want
me
to
to
call
Texas,
home.
I was working for a company out of Houston area, and I was sent a live oak, shirts. I was working shirts on a project, and the very first time, no, I lied. First time was Pasadena, but they don't count. That ain't even really Texas over there. I ain't gonna lie. No
What is that, like Northeast Houston,
That's
Pasadena?
south. That's south.
That's
Houston.
south.
Is it?
Yeah.
South?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pasadena
I knew it was
down
like
deep.
kind of up and.
And the only thing that was ever good in Pasadena, which I talked about earlier, was Gillies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
Gillies.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was over in Pasadena down Dana, But well, Stanky Dana now. We ain't gonna talk about it. I had some good memories over there. Good. I ain't gonna talk about those on this podcast though. I'll tell y'all later. It was not me that was involved. I was just a bystander. I got to watch it happen, and it was hilarious. That's all I'm saying. It was hilarious. But so I got a job offer for a company out of Houston in selling shirts. So sure, why not? Good money. Went over there, being a site superintendent, doing a Amazon distribution center expansion. Went over there. Supposed to take 6 months to do, which is no problem. Getting on social media and all that. I was getting big in the AR platforms and all stuff like that along that line. So got in pretty good with it. Got in with some local people, and then found out some Facebook groups and everything else, social media, and then started meeting people. Started meeting people like the Floresville, Laverne area, the southeast side of San Antonio, and then they have a great range over there. That opened up just opened up a Lone Star handgun range, and started going over there. And then Mike Mulaski with Sons of Liberty Gun Works, he started his business, which is crazy. He's doing great. He builds an awesome platform for AR. If y'all just want one. Not giving a shout out or nothing.
I've seen their name around before.
Right. But I mean, everything's made in house right there in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So they're they're small dog, but they're big dog with Texas. They donate a lot. They put a lot of, they contribute a lot.
Yeah.
Great company. So anyway, worked the project, met people, went from just a city, outside of San Antonio and all that, went out to Floresville, Lavernia and stuff like that, hung out with friends, went down to the coast a couple of times, and then just fell in love with the overall layout, the people I met, cooler than polar bear feet. Just everybody was kind, everybody was cool, So I just hung out there for a few months, fell in love with it, went back to Louisiana for this job, went to West Texas, realized that ain't for me. I mean, I love West Texas for the money, don't get me wrong, but not a place to live.
Yeah.
And then come back this way and actually had a line in Tilden, Texas. I went to go work on a pipeline. And went and did a job over in Tilden. Cool people, everything out there wants to bite you, stake you, stab you, or kill you, just like it is around here, which I love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about a good time. Everybody's scared of Louisiana. Oh, them alligators. Man, I love
stay
them
out of the
alligators.
water.
Them alligators ain't nothing. You hear me? I get in the water with them. All right. When it comes to a skunk within 30 foot of me, I'm running the other way.
Yeah.
All right. Scorpions? Nah. The tarantula that chased me across the road last year? We ain't doing that. All right. I'm good with alligator. I can handle alligators. I can handle the copperheads, the cottonmouths. Well, I'll say sometimes the copperheads. They blend in good around here.
Yeah. They like to blend in on them trees.
Yeah. The turkey is what really got me here too,
Oh, yeah.
But we were actually in that side of the world at friends. You good?
I was just checking something. Hang on.
Oh.
Yep. That was special for you. He just went from 6 to midnight right there.
My boy.
You just become my best friend. We just become friends.
Yep. Show
stepbrothers.
Oh, man.
But I mean, I love the outdoors, and the turkeys here are crazy. So there's that. And right now it's turkey season. So.
I was about to say they're pretty hot right now. I've been seeing them.
Oh boy,
Oh, yeah.
Where you been seeing them? You want to drop a pin? I'll come over there.
Well, it's at work, so I can't tell you my secret location.
I get dressed in a white shirt and pants and blend in the side of your truck.
Derek out
Hang
there
on
with
as
the
we
bow.
go.
You can ride in the back.
The bow's all collapsed.
All right. Get him at 70 with a crossbow. Thunk. But yeah, never even heard of Yoakum. It was just, we was in Lavernia. Me and my wife, we decided to come because we were trying to buy a house.
Yeah.
And they said, best thing you do, because everything we wanted to look at or whatever, by the time we got even tried to get them over this way, it was already gone off the market.
Yeah.
So they were like, the best thing you can do is rent before you buy. Go ahead and get over here and start renting. Get here.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Got your attention.
You thought that turkey was bad.
My bad. Continue.
Did it take you 6 to midnight?
So, but anyway, we was over there last day, last minutes of the day, and all of a sudden, the place popped up right next door, and I'm like, hey, you want to go look at it? She's like, sure. Got over here, and I was like, give me the paperwork. We'll rent. And
Yeah.
been there and love it, and no use in going nowhere else.
You've been stuck for like 3 years next to me,
Be
huh?
careful.
Hey,
that
bro,
pours
are you
out fast.
complaining?
Be real slow at
No,
the drip.
not at all.
I mean, if you're complaining, I will let your coyotes roam free.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. They're going to eat your turkey, so I don't care.
Not around here. I get to the turkeys first.
Oh, no.
Till them coyotes learn how to climb a tree, they mine.
I've seen
should've put
coyotes
it
climb
first.
trees before.
Yeah.
I'll stir it
I don't
around.
want to see that.
Yeah, they do it around here.
Wait, what?
Shoot them out of a
Check your
tree.
finger.
We'll tree check them.
It's all right as long as you didn't put up your ass or anything.
Wow. That's that corn. He got a beef corn. He's floating around.
Oh, my.
And it's cabbage.
That looks terrible.
You just put a lot in there, like shit.
I know. I didn't mean to get out of hand. It's almost as dark as y'all's beer
I
now.
say just mix it up with another cup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you go, bartender.
Watch this.
Yeah, I mean,
That is so
just
pretty.
throw those away.
Probably
guys.
shouldn't add that last little bit, probably. It just went
Ooh, look
straight
at that.
green.
Almost
Yeah.
foamed it over.
You thought red dye was bad. See what green dye does.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah.
It's all right. Use the shit out of them cups. It's all right.
We'll go to the brewery and get some more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come on. That's
Man,
that's
hey,
the most fun part.
They got some kind of crawfish deal this weekend. No.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
this
Hey.
weekend.
Yeah.
Where?
Brewery.
Oh yeah.
The Shiner Brewery.
Yeah.
I know that new place there in town. They're like, "Hey, you want to come do a crawfish cook-off?" I'm like, "I don't show these skills off for just anybody."
I wonder who. I don't remember what they're
think
doing,
it's
but I know like my
Lou's.
grandparents are going, my parents and
Lou's
aunt and uncles.
Is that the brewery?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's a company that cooks at Moravia store now every Friday.
Oh
night.
yeah.
Oh, it's the same one
Yeah,
cooking there.
Brandy and I ate there Friday,
okay.
so it's supposed to be the same people next Saturday. at
That's
the
every
brewery.
Friday too, right?
Supposedly they're doing like 3,000 pounds at the brewery.
Better step your game up.
They're getting syrup.
Hey, I mean, I've done 1,600 pounds in one day. When we first started doing it, we did 1,600 pounds and sold out in less than 5 hours.
God.
Wow.
Hey, remember when the gin?
pretty good.
Did you go to the gin that time? They had like 8 bands play that day. So
no,
right
I
across from
didn't.
the community center in Yoakum, they had the gin, and you know
Yeah.
they had like a dance setup going on. Well, they had a stage set up outside, and they had this big stainless. Because me and him were talking about like making a big like dump pot. They had these big stainless deals. I mean, it took like machine power to roll them over and dump them when they were done.
dang.
Well,
Yeah.
that's my plan. Whenever I go back to Louisiana, I have a 20 sack bowler waiting for me.
No
God
shit.
So I can do up to 20 sacks at one time.
Hey, that ain't doing us no good over there. You need to get it here.
Well,
This dude gonna be messaging all us. Hey man, I need some help over here.
yeah, no doubt.
Hey, we'll
Pulling
cook.
20 sacks at a
We'll
time.
cook and have them come down my driveway, and then just exit out that side.
Hey,
Sell plates.
how you talking about it? Hey, I'll do it. I'm good.
Drive through.
I'm good with it. Because I've actually thought about once I do get that, put it on like an 18-foot trailer, put a trolley system on it with a basket and winches and all that, to where actually I can do bulk.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
a lot at once.
Hell yeah.
Because right now I'm poor manning, I'm high class, low budget, like I've always been. I got two sack bowlers, so I'm doing 4 sacks at a time, which hey, it works.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey.
and it's the same amount of propane whether I'd use those 2 bowlers or a 20 sack. You know, depending on the water level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
If it works, it works.
exactly, it's just like less time.
Yeah.
I say that it takes a
A
while
lot
to
of
warm
damn
up. Probably.
crawfish.
You can be like me and
But
just
it's
do that little
making me
80-gallon
hungry,
pot. Oh, I know.
Man, it's making me hungry.
Well, I told them last time. I told this one and this one. I said, hey, first weekend of March, be up there at Joe. We're going to be bowling some crawfish. I figured they passed the word, but no, you're not worthy.
Well, my wife had heard about it.
Oh, I thought their old
She
age might
didn't.
slip
She
the
didn't
brain.
know that you were cooking the crawfish. Like I've learned that now.
Right. I've been doing it for 3 years, so
Okay.
I've been the one that cooks it up there. Except for one time, I think the Shiner FFA did it up there. I don't know who that
Yes.
was. That was another
Oh,
company,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
My wife's a very big fan of crawfish, even more
Right.
so than me, and that's something.
Yeah, Willie had a video go like big time
I
viral
love
the other
them.
day.
I got another one going right
About
now.
the crawfish,
Y'all
dumping
looked
the
at TikTok?
crawfish sack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Y'all looked at TikTok? My Moravia.
Oh,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
taking
it going?
Off. It's taking off too.
You just got to put crawfish in it. What the
They
hell?
only had one
There's
video
something about the
every week.
crawfish,
This
man.
guy got the TikTok live deal first before we Backroad Banter did. Off of one post.
Yes, off of one post.
So he over here, he had to start annoying TikTok like, hey,
I pissed them off.
Right? Because, I mean, I used to send him TikToks all the time. I'm like, I don't have TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
There you go.
Now he's got TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that one's got 8,300 views already too.
Jesus,
So,
dude.
there's something about the crawfish, man. I'm telling
See,
you.
and I had a wiener dog one time that got like 86,000 views on
That's
Facebook.
crazy.
Taste of the
Wow.
pig. A wiener dog on a pig gets a lot of views on
Yeah,
Facebook.
see, crawfish in
Before
historic
TikTok.
Moravia store.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
put
buddy.
mushrooms in yours?
You damn right.
Does it soak up all the good
Oh,
stuff?
Oh,
What did
he
you put?
paused
You
it.
put something different in yours one time.
It depends.
Yep.
Like if I'm at the house, I'll do anything. I do pineapple.
Is that
I do
like my
green
hat?
beans. I do mushrooms.
See that pineapple? I remember when I got them slices that time?
I should have wore that up
The,
here.
the women like that more than anybody. Them little
Yeah,
pineapple
see,
slices are
in
good.
the old store
You wouldn't
and
think that
dance
sweet.
floors.
It almost
Yeah.
tastes like a
Yeah.
pineapple with like chamoy on it.
Yeah.
But
What the hell? The building fall down?
dude, what was that other one
Almost.
at though? The one you were talking about, 210,000? No,
Which one?
that first video.
It's at 210,000?
Yeah, it keeps it's still growing.
I pissed off his people.
I'm sorry.
On that one post.
I'm sorry. See it down there, 215.
Which one's my people?
215.
God damn.
I think I posted on TikTok the one with the American eagle and the Canadian goose fighting.
Oh,
That one went crazy,
He
dude.
went from Louisiana. He went from Louisiana man to Canadian over here.
I'm not a Canadian guy, bro.
They were. I thought they were Canadian French people.
No. Way back before I was born, they were. Oh. It's different now.
Oh, that's good.
God have mercy.
Is that what's getting called old?
Jesus.
Is that worse than getting called old?
I really
Hey.
call me older than shit.
Hey,
Don't call me
the U.S.
Canadian.
bought the Louisiana Purchase from the French, just so we're all getting that
Exactly,
clear.
Napoleon. A little short guy.
Not Dynamite.
No.
Bonaparte, the little short bastard.
Yeah, the dude that was on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
His brother was just as bad as him, though. That's the bad part.
Man.
It was a Bonaparte Part 2 was his brother.
Yeah.
I found out.
Coors Light.
Shut up. I'm an explorer.
That
of
ain't
all.
America beer.
It is, too. It's got Tetons on
That's
it.
Colorado Kool-Aid.
Tetons. And they're blue.
No, well,
It's
they're
got
blue.
Tetons on it?
Tetons.
Are the Tetons even in Colorado?
I didn't think so.
No, they're actually in Wyoming.
Yes, they are.
To say.
The Grand Tetons.
Yes.
That went right over my head. I didn't even know.
I was like, what?
I'm glad me and Willie can relate. I've been to Wyoming. That's what I'm thinking. I'm about to
Yeah.
go turkey
Yeah.
hunting up there
Yeah.
again, too.
No, I have to- you have
Yeah,
to,
I've
haven't
been,
you?
that's
Yeah,
why I
he's
was
been
saying, I was
there
like,
too.
dang, no
Maybe
way.
maybe y'all could try each other's wheelchairs out later.
Wheelchair
Roll me
races.
around one more
Hey,
time.
what's that Kermit meme? But that's none of my business.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you got the teacup.
Y'all
With that
call hard
pinky
on
out
those
of
old
the
folks.
yeah,
I
we're
have to-
just
I haven't
so
done that in a
much
long
older
time.
than them, right?
I know. I can't wait to go over and with my
When's the
walker.
last time I did that? When's the last time I did that to you?
It's been a few episodes.
I know.
I'll
See?
give him credit. It's been
Come
a
on,
little
man.
bit.
What's that, call him old?
Yeah, make fun of
yeah.
He's
Call
just
him
bringing
old.
it up now because apparently, like
He started it.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
giving him a hard time for
I
calling
thought
me
this
old.
was.
so-
I thought this was like tag team, like old people versus. You know what I
I'm
mean?
going to slap you with my depends.
This is the old WWF here.
Bust out some 80s shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Some 90s.
Some DMX.
NWO, baby.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
What is that deal they do? That sweet.
That was all that stuff that was banned in high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Middle school and high school, you couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was frowned upon.
I'm over there pulling my headphones off my Walkman. Excuse me, what? My CD's skipping. Hold on,
Dude,
Wait, y'all had the CD? I thought y'all had the tape player.
bro.
but
That was in middle school
the
and
A-track.
elementary
Had
school.
the 8-track.
That's why we always drop some dope tracks, man.
They had the big old vinyl record on the side.
We went to Sam's Club the other day. They have actually like it's the old beatbox, like the old boom box. Mm-hmm. It has a cassette player on it. But it's also Bluetooth.
Ah,
It's like
hell.
$68. It's
At
pretty cool.
Sam's?
yeah.
Yeah, at Sam's.
Like, they still make cassette players?
That's why my little boys were like, Dad, what's that? I said, bro.
Sam's
I
had
think
a-
I have
Sam's had that
Alan
record
Jackson
player.
and Pirates
Yeah.
of the Caribbean tape at the house still.
They still make vinyl record players. I mean, hell, they still make
well,
vinyl record
there's
players.
actually like a growing
They're
niche.
coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah.
So
They're
you
coming
know,
back.
most of the ones I got, and my grandpa had a bunch of the old vinyls and stuff,
the
and he would
75,
play it,
45.
and the speed was wrong on it. Like it almost speeded up a little bit. Like it,
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, that just don't sound right." And you know, I was younger. I didn't really, I didn't really pay attention. But he noticed right away. He's like, "Man, I'll take it back." Like something
Having
wrong.
Elvis over there sounding like Cartman.
There was a
Yeah,
name.
real high pitch.
There was a name for a record player. What was it? Talk about history.
Name?
question.
Like a brand name?
No, there was. What was the general term that you called a record player?
Megaphone, microphone.
You're saying that it was turning too fast. What did you call that?
Turntable.
turntable.
Two turntables and a microphone.
Microphone. Where's it?
They called it a turnstile.
Turnstile.
But that's what we went through in the refineries a lot of. They let you in, but won't let you out unless you get a little card. And if you're late, it's hard to get in.
Oh,
Man.
That's one sound that will haunt you for life. What's going through them turnstiles in the refinery?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ask me why. It's just the sound you can hear. You close your eyes, you hear it every time you want.
Oh, when you were in Louisiana.
Hell, even here.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock refinery down there on the Gulf Coast and all.
Yeah.
A lot of them, like for these turnarounds and all, and these projects, they'll have the turnstiles.
Oh.
It's prison.
Anything that's got a gate around it is a prison.
It's got Constantino wire going across the top of it. We ain't getting out of here.
Yeah.
This some bitch blows up. We just did.
Yeah.
Splatter you across the fence or through it, one or the other.
So, what was your first job ever?
My very first job ever was a feed store. I used to work at Harold's Hardware right by my house. And I was a little kid then, really. I guess if you want to call it a job. Then I got paid for it after a time. And then in high school, I worked there. I worked there in high school, I mean, you could take the elective in ag. We had ag then. And I was working there. And then it was crazy because summertime, once school was out, I'd work there from, and I was 18 my senior year. So we'd work the hardware early in the morning till 6 in the evening and be at a bar for 7 and work from 7 until 3, I was a bar back.
Dang.
In high school. Yeah, I was so dedicated to that job too. Hurricane Katrina passed through, and I was driving a '99 Kawasaki ZRX 1100. Didn't realize the bar was closed. Hurricane's coming in. I still drove to work.
Oh shit!
Never forget that. My dad was like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "I know.
Thanks, Dad.
We got bills to pay."
Oh man. So you were there for Hurricane Katrina
Oh
and
yes,
everything?
yes. We actually I lived in a mobile home. Stayed in a mobile
Oh,
home.
really?
Yep, and they had
Wow.
I was on where we lived. It was probably about a little over 1.5 acres of property, and then it was clear. They had a few oak trees on it, and behind it was nothing but woods. And we got fortunate. My dad had an '82 I always talk about, and that he had built, and they had an oak tree come down, and it was a car park that he had built. And I guess he wasn't strong enough. The oak tree landed on it, never even crushed the ceiling in on top of his truck.
Wow.
Ooh-wee.
So
Dang.
I know he didn't want to go outside for 2 days to go look at it. I was like, Dad, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know,
Roof is missing everything, but hey, your truck is
truck
good.
is fine.
Yeah, that's all that
And
matters.
the old 1972 model mobile home we lived in, it was still all in one piece. Never broke to the window or nothing. So
Wow. Dang.
it's pretty cool.
So how scary was that situation for you after you knew the hurricane was coming?
Well,
that you came back from work.
I was too young to really even care, to be honest with you.
yeah.
I mean, I was in high school. I was senior in high school. I knew it was going to be bad. I just thought it was going to be another storm.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, once you finally get some power somewhere, you start seeing actually how bad the devastation was. Because, I mean, we were pretty much localized. They had so many trees down, we couldn't go far.
Was that the one? That's the one that broke the dam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. New
And
Orleans.
yeah, New Orleans and all that
Yeah.
flooded real bad. See, what really struck us in my hometown was the 2016 the flood, the Great Flood of 2016 is what they call it.
Oh, okay.
And we was down there, and I think it was 9 days we were flooded in and around. I could get further with my boat than I could with my truck.
Dang.
Oh, man.
And it was a bad storm that come in. We actually went out the night before, and it started. It was just before my wife's birthday. It was a weekend before, so we were like, come on, let's go to Fred's on the river, which is a little local bar. It was on the Emmet River. Went over there, hung out, having a good time, shot a lot of pool and all that. It started raining. We went from there to another couple little hot spots, and we come back home, and rain ain't stopped the next day. And it didn't stop the next day. And I was like, okay, what the heck's going on? Then a friend of mine there in town at Denham, he called me. He's like, bro, we're flooding. I said, what do you mean? He said, we're flooding. Can you hook your boat up? Do you mind? Because I had an all-weld aluminum custom-built boat. I said, no, come on. I'm good with it. And so I hooked up my truck, my boat, and we went to Denham Springs downtown. And he had a gun shop there, and it had a deuce and a half. Police departments and all that. Sheriff's department was there, and they were like, hey, look, y'all have boats. Y'all want to help us? Feel free. No problem, I literally watched an 18-wheeler, a tanker, about a half mile from me, coming down the road, and all you see is a trailer going this way, going across the road, and picking up the truck going with it. I've seen a house going across the road.
Dang.
It's crazy seeing dumpsters just floating, just like it's in a river.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. And then what really got me, it was my wife's birthday, and that sort of hurt a lot. I launched a boat in Bass Pro Shop's parking lot.
Oh.
People are going to Bass Pro and getting the boats out of there and saying, hey, look, they end up mailing them or emailing them later or whatever to leave a message just saying, hey, look, we're still in this boat. We need this boat.
Yeah.
We're going to commandeer it for a while because there's people that need help.
Yeah.
People didn't think it was going to be that bad. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, and so we ended up helping a lot of people and did a lot of work out there, and we spent several days in the water. Made some pretty cool memories. Because talking about my dad a while ago, we went and rode a road there close to us. Me and a friend of mine. I'm going to say it. Go ahead and say it. Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
281.
Yeah. So we went and took a ride. We went and took a ride, and didn't see nobody, whatever. We ended up getting a family off their second-story roof. And come to find out, my dad actually built the roof that we were sitting on, a little gazebo porch thing, so it was pretty cool. Full circle, whatever. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. Not cool, but it's pretty wild seeing everything underwater.
Yeah.
So that's the one that really messed us up where I'm from.
Dang.
But Katrina was pretty bad. A lot of wind, a little bit of rain.
I forget which storm that was that came through there a few years ago, but I remember going to the Gold Nugget, and you passed through, and all them houses were blue tarps.
That was
Yeah.
That was no, it wasn't Ida. Ida's the one that took out where my camp was at down there in South Louisiana.
Yeah, Ike was after Katrina.
Yeah, but it was Ida.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ike hit Galveston. It didn't directly hit
No,
Louisiana.
because I know you had Katrina and Rita.
Yeah.
Rita come more this way.
Yeah. She kind of bluffed
more or less.
everybody.
Rita hit. I think landed in Sabine.
Yeah.
Right.
Around Sabine Pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then, let's see, Katrina, Rita. We had Ike. We had some more of them that hit. I don't know. I don't remember.
It seems
Yeah,
like them hurricanes always go for Louisiana.
I know there was one
yeah.
a few.
Louisiana.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
one a few years ago.
I looked
that
at Yoakum
severely
too before I
affected-
moved here. I'm like, let me look at the hurricane track. You know, I mean, because there I was 3 hours from the Gulf Coast. You know, and,
Yeah.
well, I say the Gulf Coast, Grand Isle.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my sister has a camp there. I survived plenty of hurricanes so far. Knock on some wood. Better find some. I knock on that a little bit. Remind me of not. I knock on you. You knock on that.
Teamwork.
Right.
I say the only time we ever seen bad weather is I think we were seniors maybe. Well, maybe it was Hurricane Katrina, and I remember '90. It was backed all the way up to I-10.
But don't
Dude, I
forget
think
you
I
had
was in high school
Gustav.
still.
Yeah,
You
Y'all
had
probably-
Gustav.
yeah.
I don't remember.
Y'all were
what
probably
what?
juniors.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Remember we
junior.
were riding
Either
around that one
sophomores or-
night.
Y'all were
prepare-
sophomores or juniors.
Yeah,
You
we were
couldn't
yelling
get
out
gas.
Yeah, yelling out, prepare for life saving.
Right.
It was my senior year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Because when I
remember
moved to
that.
Houston, was it 2 years later, 3 years later? Maybe that was Ike or something
See,
like
when
that.
Harvey hit Houston, that
Or it was
17.
Harvey.
Harvey
No, it
was
wasn't Harvey.
2017.
I was gonna say I thought
Yeah.
Harvey was
So I
16 or
spent 13
17.
days in
Yeah.
Houston, Humble area, Vidor, all around there
Yeah.
with my boat. That same boat, actually.
Yeah.
I started joining the.
Were you the Cajun Navy?
Yeah.
I was about to ask. So you were part of the Cajun
I was
Navy?
part of one of the Cajun Navy organizations, actually. Yes.
Ah.
Yes, it was the Cajun Navy Relief.
Well, as a Texan, we thank you, sir.
Hey, bro, I mean, it was either that or be stuck at home and watch it happen on TV and just feel like, I have a boat, I have a truck, I have the funds, I actually had a job that was paying me saying, hey, look, you're going to help people? You're getting your 40 hours.
Yeah.
Go do what you got to do, bro. You have experience in it. Take off.
Gotcha.
I say when I lived in
So-
Houston, what was it, 2008, 2009, whatever hurricane hit, I remember I slept through that whole damn thing. It was actually, I was staying with my aunt and uncle,
Oh, yeah,
Robert
yeah.
and Aunt Sherry. I was staying up there, slept through the whole thing, and it was the house in the woodlands over there. And over there, the woodlands is nothing but pine trees. Wake up in the morning, pine trees all down on the road. So there was people out there cutting up chainsaws and all that, and we were out of power for like 2 weeks. I remember driving to College Station just to get gas. Because you couldn't get gas anywhere else in Houston.
Oh, I'll believe it.
Yeah, it was an eerie feeling too. Because I worked at Northside Lexus on 45, and we had taken the cars to a hospital to cover them up and come back, and 45 South is empty. I
Yep.
mean, you could get on there, you could haul ass if you want to.
I launched my boat off of 45 South. During Harvey, actually. So we were coming in, and we started hitting Vidor and all that. That's when it was starting to move in. We actually were on our way here as it was trying to take land. And we ended up going up around Humble and all that and coming back down. And I forgot where it was we had camped out at. Blame that on my ADD.
That was special effects. Don't listen to that.
There wasn't a
Got a
turkey in the
little-
background.
That sounds like a minion.
But I slept in my truck while the storm was coming through. That was pretty wild. I didn't really sleep in my truck. I was attending my truck and feeling that thing rock back and forth, that Silverado. I was like, please be like a rock. Please be like a don't start flying.
Don't be Ford tough.
Right. Don't be aluminum. I drive a Ford. I can say that. Damn deer.
Hey, something else I was thinking about? Willie's your modeling career.
My modeling?
Yeah, your modeling. I've been seeing some modeling going on.
You're talking about my wife's photography.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I seen that too.
Give Brandy a shout out about her.
Yes.
Out in my field over there.
Getting dad bod ready for summer.
Yeah, I seen her post about messing with some lighting or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She texted me today. Would you be mad if I posted this? I'm like, nah. Post it.
Hey, we're airing it out. We're gonna get a bunch of views.
Yeah.
You're the one who married me. If you want to show me off like that,
I guess it's better than hiding you in a closet.
Willie came out of the closet a long time ago.
I'm just talking about at least any sound check.
I broke that damn door down.
Can't hold him back.
He's like the dude off The Shining. It's Willie.
Oh man. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I actually wrote that down as a note to ask you how your modeling career was going.
Not great, dude. Not great.
Is it paid pretty good?
No.
3 hots in a cot.
It's like I could never go to OnlyFans, man. I wouldn't make a dime.
I'm with you, brother. Dad bought small rod, just ain't working out.
That's why I sit here with you boys and do podcasts.
I guess it's still better than playing golf.
Pasture pool, baby.
Yeah.
Single player fetch.
Hey.
So
Get the ball, go get the ball.
We played a Victorious course Sunday.
Oh, y'all did?
Y'all, I've never played that course before.
Nice.
I can't. There's multiple ones up there, but
Is that the one like
there's a few.
on the loop?
Talking about
Like
Riverside?
if you come in like I think it is Riverside.
Riverside's kind of
Like
like
if
over
you're
by
going
the
towards
park over
If
there.
you come in like
Business?
87 and then take a right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
Out there in that
Riverside.
park out there?
I believe that's Riverside. Yeah,
Dude,
I've never played there.
Oh,
but
over there by like the what's that restaurant?
There's
over
another
there?
one over on the other side of the loop, I believe.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, that's the one going towards 59.
I work with a guy who like does part time over there.
Oh,
with
really?
Golf. Yeah, he loves the golf. He's a hell
man,
of a golfer.
the one over here on this side, they their carts. It won't let you get
So
off
I've
the
heard.
off of the cart path. If it's like a
just
cart
not saying
path only deal, it'll shut the golf cart down.
Oh, really?
And then it's got a screen on it also, and it kind of has like a GPS deal. So if you're on like say hole number 2, when you're sitting at the driving box, it'll tell you it's 400 something yards. Wherever your cart is, this is how far it is from the hole.
So the cards.
So like if you pull up on your ball, like say you hit it and you hit 200 yards, whatever, and you pull up on it, it'll say 100 something yards left to the hole, like where from your cart, so you can kind of judge it. That's pretty fancy. They have a big
Kinda like a
screen.
cheat code on
Yeah.
I mean, because if you're a bow hunter, you have a rangefinder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like built-in rangefinder. It has you can hook your phone to it, play the
Golf
radio
for
through it and
dummies.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a screen hangs down.
How much
right in
was
the middle.
Trust me.
How much was that to go out there? Usually they're about $20, huh?
I think it was
Go play.
like $45 or something.
Oh, that ain't bad.
We did 9 holes too, just because we didn't have time to play much
I
more than that.
gotcha.
But
If I was out there, there'd be a lot more than me just hitting a ball and fetching a ball. There'd be people ducking the hell out of the way, or not ducking out of
Hey,
the way.
don't worry. I did that in Huntsville one day. I think you were there with me when I hit that guy in the red cart.
oh yeah, do you hit the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah, I hit the Kool-Aid
Was it
guy.
the Kool-Aid
yeah.
man?
Oh no!
Hey, my defense, I yelled out 4 right when it hit him.
But he was in a Chevy.
Hey, I think the second hole we ever played together, it was me, him, Mikey, Jesse, I think, right?
Yeah, it was us.
There was 4 of us. We didn't even have clubs. We borrowed the clubs from the golf course.
Yeah.
They set us up with 2 bags and 2 carts, and we split up. We went to drive at the second tee box, and there's a tree right here, and Mikey swings and smokes it straight in the tree. Goes flying right back over our head.
Oh, wow.
I think I was
had it
sitting in the
recorded.
cart. Yeah, I got it recorded. I was sitting in the cart when that happened.
Everybody's ducking. Like, get the
I remember them guys up at the main club office. They were all laughing there. There's just a bunch of old guys in there. They're playing dominoes and whatnot.
yeah.
I'd be
And they
laughing
were-
my ass off
Dude,
too.
they were having a field day with it, man. And
Hey.
that's what made it so great over there because the guy was so chill about it. Because I called him up. I said, hey, we want to play golf. We've never played real golf in our life. We've always did top golf or putt-putt. Oh, come on, you can come up here. I said, we don't have no golf clubs.
No
"Oh,
technique.
Yeah, no technique.
No clue how to
Just
play."
Come on up here. I'll set y'all up, this and that. Don't even worry about the cart fee. Just pay the green fee, this and that. I'm like, shit, all right, let's roll out, man.
Yeah. Hey, so I have to tell you what I heard about. I'm not going to say the guy's name because I don't even know the guy's name.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't work there no more
Uh-oh.
for reasons.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
So
that guy.
apparently he was. They caught him ordering things off of the golf course's
Uh-oh.
debit card and stuff like that.
Ooh.
He was spending some of their money and doing a lot of things he wasn't supposed to. Because I told him, I said, man, that guy was. I was telling the other guy, I was like, what happened to the other guy this year? He was pretty cool, man. Like he got us going in golf. Yeah, yeah. He was.
Oh no! Go ahead.
No, he was. I was kind of I was asking him like,
what are you doing?
hey, there's a lot of reaching and grabbing going between my legs.
Don't be worried.
Hey, you get down on your knees
You
often,
mind
boy?
your own business with us old folk.
Watch out when I crawl under the table, boy.
He's hungry for some tube steak.
Chachi's gonna be watching now.
I got some.
We just got a new follower.
I
Thanks,
got some of
Willie.
them over here too. If you want some more of your truck tires.
I just cracked this one, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently they jetted that guy. So he's not even there. And he was cool though.
Oh, I guess so.
He was real cool. Well, since I'm not saying his name or anything, I will say so like Sundays, you can't get any beer in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Well, we were having fun on a Sunday. He let us take the beer, go out play, and then he's like, you can't pay for it before noon or whatever it was back then. I think the rule changed, but so what he did is he gave us the beer and then said, come and pay for it when you come back.
Yeah.
You know that man
By
was
then
stealing
it
from the company by then.
Yeah. Hey, he was
like
probably
you didn't
pulling
know.
some money in though.
Hey, he was pulling in money from
Yeah, he's
us.
like, look, give
He
me
got us in.
give me $10. I'll let you have a beer early. But
I bet
I'll
we
put it
played
in
there
your
70
account
times
later.
that one year though.
Oh, yeah.
Just
And
like, that's
we-
all we went to because
We would play 18. I mean, all the time.
yeah.
We would stop over there before they had Whataburger and all that Morton's. Well,
Oh yeah,
they
they
had
get that
Morton's,
water.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, because you could stop
Hey,
after
Willie.
what is that Hole 3?
You like shotguns?
1, 2. That was whole 4.
I
We
love
stopped at
shotguns.
whole 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah, 4. We
Yeah,
stopped
they used to
at.
have that Morton's do that BLT sandwich thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it was good.
Yep, that was good stuff over there.
Yeah, they got Whataburger there now. No more
Morton's.
Morton's
Yeah.
bye-bye, yeah.
Yeah.
I had no clue that the Whataburger was there.
Yep.
The new one.
Yeah, I knew before I went over there. I was shocked at like how nice it looks like combined
Yeah.
with that Morton station.
Yeah, it was real nice.
It was like me the other day after I got done with that spraying. Willie, look at your hand.
Oh no!
You know the other day when you come by, I was over there spraying fence lines and all. That Smurf ain't had a
you did.
chance. My fingers were blue. I had an indicator,
Looked
so
like
we-
you whacked off a Smurf.
No, it wasn't a he Smurf, I don't think. My fingers, they was blue. It was just two of them. That's the bad thing.
Dang.
I had an indicator, because I win.
Oh,
I
yeah.
make sure I see what I'm doing. When I charge my clients for it, they can see it.
Oh, man. Oh, god dang.
Derek came over and said, "What's that?" I said, "It's a freaking mess." But it works.
And I went and bought me some too.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Did I told you could have that
I
bottle?
got it in the house now.
They could have turned your fingers blue that day.
Mine are nice.
Smurf squirts.
Look, I still got remnants. Look at that thumb. Still got remnants.
You got saving that for later.
Everything makes me think about her.
I should call her.
So, what's one of your favorite foods from being in Louisiana? Like your favorite home cooked meal?
Tube steak.
I am a sucker for a steak. Don't get me wrong. Just without the tubeness.
Just not tubular.
But something that we don't usually have here in Texas.
No, well,
Something-
crawfish. I mean, crawfish or crabs. And of course, crabs is sort of like the sunflower. It's a lot of work for a little bit of meat.
Yeah.
Me too, but still. Shrimp. Shrimp's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I think I could be like old Bubba over there. I like it grilled. I like it fried. I like it black. I like it on sandwich. I like it on bread. I like it on a po' boy. I like it in salad.
Yeah.
I can keep on and on.
Yeah.
But shrimp, it's easy. I mean, if you don't catch no fish with it, you can always eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. You can't trade it out for a fish. You can always bring it home and fry it up. That job I did in Freeport, was it last year before last? I was fishing 4 days a week, and I'd go to the bait shop, and they had good sized shrimp. If I didn't use them that night, they'd go in the freezer, and by the weekend, hey, I had my bait shrimp. That'd be dinner. So,
Well, he's a fisherman too.
all right, I'm always down to fish.
Man, I will say when I went to Louisiana,
For that. I got a little place.
I don't think you went with me that time. So you remember Brandon Curvin? If
Yeah.
he listens to it, or Swerving Curvin,
Swerving Curvin.
he
That's Mr. and Mrs. Kervin's boy. I know him.
Yeah, where was he from?
been to Minden.
Yeah, Minden.
Oh, I thought it was mom and dad.
I don't know if he. Well, yeah, he was from around there.
Yeah.
but I know that the girl he was talking to back then, she lived in. That's where we actually went and stayed when we would leave UTI. But yeah, his dad had that little mechanic shop, and then in the back they'd have little fires and bonfires and little parties and stuff, right? Well, there was this one guy. I mean, he's overall big old heavy set guy. Like you knew he could cook good, And they were having a little get together, and that guy just randomly was like, "You want to make some red beans and rice? I'll make us some." I was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah, dude!" He did it like over the fire with his little tripod,
Right.
Rigged his tripod up, made it. Oh man,
We can make a mean
Oh, it's
jambalaya
good.
like that.
oh man,
A jambalaya over a fire. It's just a whole different flavor than you can like on the cooktop.
Man, I had some good jambalaya down in Morgan City.
Really?
Somebody told me there was a hole in the wall restaurant. They said, "Hey, go over there and get some good jambalaya." Well, we went over there, and dude, I'm telling you, was good. It had a good kick to it too.
Right. I ain't really adventured much in Morgan City. I think I've been a little bit, not much.
Yeah, I went over there for cat training. Oh man, I can't remember when that was. But I went over there for cat training on one of those over on the river for cat.
Right.
On 3,500 engines, and that's what we were
Yeah,
told.
big motors.
Yeah.
Hey, Louisiana's the first place I went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Really?
Bossier City.
Texas was the
On the
first place I
Louisiana
ever went. Texas is the first time I ever went to a Buffalo Wild
Really?
Wings. It was
We
the one
traded off.
in Shirts right there off of 1604. I think it was whatever it is. It's Booker T Parkway, whatever it is. Pat
Oh,
Booker.
yeah?
Pat
Yeah.
Booker.
Yeah.
Pat Booger.
Pat Booger.
Yeah, they had hooligans, and they had Buffalo Wild Wings, and they had a badass little place. It was bikinis.
Oh, yeah,
I spent 7 days a week over that place. They took a lot of my money. I don't know why.
Dude, I
It
remember
was
walking
cold
in.
beer.
I remember walking into that one on the boardwalk, and there's just TVs everywhere. LSU was playing and all. I was like, damn, we need something like this. Next thing I know, they built the one in Victoria. Like not long after that, it was brand
They
new.
had bikinis, and they didn't last long though. I mean, I was there, and they had opened up, and it wasn't long after I left, they had closed down.
Yeah.
And they opened a bar next door called Hooligans, and I spent a lot of money in there. And it was crazy because I was staying right across the street, so I had look over across the street. A lot of people there tonight. I'll go drink some beer then. Ain't a whole lot of people. Looks like it's gonna be the ones at the refrigerator tonight.
Yeah.
Early night.
Speaking of places like this, I just read today Hooters filed for
Bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Sure
did see that.
But that's-
it's supposedly to restructure. Though.
Right, and it's some of them. It's not all of them. Like the one right there where I'm from, Denham Springs. It's not affecting them. I think because they're maybe don't get me quoted, but like privately owned, maybe instead of being a big incorporation or the bigger ones.
Oh, okay. It may be franchised.
But I mean, you got to think
yeah.
about. I have been to some Hooters. You can tell they're starting to slack down on their.
We have a pretty good Hooter story, me and Derek do.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to UTI, man. I think we were right out of high school or working for my uncle doing HC work. And I forgot, I think it was 1960 in Jones Road we had to go to, which was about an hour and a half.
It was like a hospital or
It was
something.
a hospital. Well, we get to the job site early, and we're sitting there, we're waiting. Nobody's there. I call my uncle. I was like, hey, where's everybody at? Oh, I forgot to tell you, we're not working today. I'm like, oh, shit.
Didn't we go like walking through there and there was one drop light on or something like that? Yeah. What the hell's going on here?
So
It was
yeah.
dark as hell.
Electricity expensive.
So we're like, oh, what the hell do we do? We're not driving back to Magnolia.
Right.
And I don't know who said it. One of us says, hey, let's go to Hooters. Let's see if they're open. Because to go back to school, I think school started at 2. Or no,
Yeah, it was 2 to 8:15.
Yeah,
I
2 to
think.
8:15. I said, we're not going back to Magnolia. The hell with that. So we drove down to Hooters over there, and dude, we struck out. The calendar girls were there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And we were like the only guys in there, so we had everybody talking, all the girls talking to us.
Yeah, that job in matter of fact, that job over in Shirts when I was working it, you have your subcontractors and all that stuff, or rental guys they trying to butter you up and make the company buys more stuff from you. I went to Crazy Eyes one time over there. Let me tell you, old Crazy Eyes. Hooters is kids play now to me. I'm like, Hooters? I mean, I go to Whataburger, same thing now. That old Ojos Locos, whatever, boy, that place ruined me. And this wasn't bad then. I seen them like a couple years later. I went back for just scientific purposes. And I seen it wasn't as great, but that one time was just... I was like, yeah, I guess we'll rent a dozer from you, man. We need one.
I remember learning how to eat a wing right at Buffalo Wild Wings in Louisiana.
B-dubs.
After he made fun of me. Boy, I remember Brandon. He would take those wings, grab the end,
Yep.
and I was like, because I was sitting there picking all around it. I didn't know how he did that. And I'm like picking the meat all around, it, tearing it in half, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "I'm eating the damn wing." Like
trying to teach
I'm
you how to get
18,
married.
I'm just out of high school. Like, I don't know shit, and he's probably like what?
He was probably
He was a few years
20.
older than us.
He was
20 something.
mid-20s at least. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, he showed you how to eat that wing. Tell about you want to get married.
Yeah, he
Little
just
boy.
grabbed it. And he's like, "What?" He always told me, "Why you do this?" Everything was gay. Like, why you do? Why you do so good? Because I remember going to Louisiana. Like they kind of had a little slang to them when they talk, but people here would say I have a little slang,
Right.
in a way. And then I said, "Do I sound like I have something?" do I sound like I have like a slang, any kind of talk to y'all? He's like, no, you just sound gay. You talk too proper. I was like, really? This dude would get on the CB though and just like mumble some shit, you know what I mean? Like some trucker stuff. And I was like, I have no idea what the hell he just said.
Yep. I had a friend of mine that was from Michigan, and that's what he used to talk about. He's like, oh, burger mouth. I'm like, hey, you know? Because he was like a youth from there. I'm like, every time you ask me a question, dude, because we were working at a job in Kansas, I was like, every time you ask me a question, you answer your own damn question. Hey, you know?
Hey, you know?
Hey, you know?
Like, it's cold outside. Hey, you know? I'm like, yes, I know.
No shit.
He's like, well, shut up, burger mouth. I'm like,
Do you know how to speak any of that Creole, Caucasian stuff? No.
not much.
He listens to that Swamp Pop though.
I do.
That Zydeco?
I do. I do. I am guilty. And what's crazy is I moved here, and then they have the 10 o'clock polka or whatever.
Yeah.
around here.
Well, he was listening to that, and I'm like, that sound like polka.
And then I hear Wayne Toops on the polka station. I'm like, no, hold up. Y'all got this guy drunk. I'm like, wrong spot. Then I see him at the brewery. I'm like, really? Wayne, you were trading out on your people. Get your ass back across the Sabine and play music where you're supposed to.
That's pretty wild, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he was listening to that Swamp Pop stuff, and then I was like, that sounded like our freaking
It does.
polka. Like, what the hell? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go to Franklin's, they play it all the time though.
oh, really?
Yeah, they'll have it outside if you sit outside.
Yeah.
They got
Far
the
from
speakers
Canada,
jamming
huh?
it pretty good.
Little Zydeco.
Yep. Damn Canadian. French
You'll hear Horace Trahan on the polka hour sometimes too.
Yeah, I hear him
Yeah.
often.
Yep.
You know, I forgot. They got this one boy. I want to say his name Anthony or something. Anyway, yeah. Every time he plays at concerts, he's getting shot at, or somebody's getting shot at his concerts.
Yeah.
Oh
damn.
wow. Probably ain't going to that one.
It's always got horses involved, I believe. I think it's always
man.
it's always a trail ride or some kind of event, and he'll throw a concert on. And they were shooting a couple weeks ago. They ended up arresting old boy for it.
God dang.
God dang.
Boy, you drawing the wrong crowd. Huh?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you play good music, but stop.
Jeez.
Put the stage further back.
Yeah.
Turn your speakers up.
Start cutting the alcohol off.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's nuts, man.
Yeah, they got a boy Jordan Thibodeau from Louisiana. He's from way south, and I follow him a lot on Facebook. He got some really good music. Probably couldn't understand or say a word that he says, but it's very good. Sings like my dad, you know. I sort of hum along to it.
I know
It sounds cool. It's cool.
I worked with some guys in Houston, Mustang Cat. Two of them were from Louisiana. I can't remember where, but man, they would start speaking that French,
Cajun
Louisiana
French?
shit. Oh, I'm like, what the hell are you speaking? And he had a word for it. I forgot. It was a certain word they called it. But he says, yeah, it's something my grandparents taught me how to speak.
Right. And see, he's a fortunate one. He's really lucky. I think it was back in the 50s. They actually outlawed. They banned French being spoken in schools.
Really?
Yes. That's why the Louisianians that are native Cajun French or a French from Louisiana, that's why a lot of people speak it, because there was almost a whole decade where it wasn't spoken. It wasn't allowed to be spoken in schools and all. So the ones that actually do speak it were little badass kids that wasn't paying no attention in class. You know? And they sort of passed it down, or their grandparents said, you know what,
Yeah.
screw the school system because they ain't going to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
They actually made English only mandatory
Wow.
for several years in South Louisiana, and that's why the native or the Cajun French has gone away. That's why it's dissolved so much, and there's not a whole lot of people that speak it. It's because of the school system.
God dang.
Yep.
Yep.
I learned all
It's-
mine from
I've
Stuffed
heard
Cracker.
Is that really?
Yeah.
I learned mine from Rosetta.
Yeah, put that on Cracker Dude.
I learned mine from Rosetta.
Rosetta.
Stones this. It stones this.
Oh, man.
You know, my dad used to speak to me sometimes in French, like, "Je passe," like, go on, you know, go do do, stuff like that, little kid stuff. But
Yeah.
as far as speaking sentences and stuff, no, my dad could a little bit.
Hey, what the hell's a couillon?
Couillon, you crazy.
Cugnon?
Couillon, you crazy.
Cugnon.
I heard him say that a lot in those videos. He's like, go on, couillon.
Yeah, it means you're crazy.
I was like, what was that show? Swamp People? Shoot 'em.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Landry. Yeah.
Or cassade. Cassade's a good one. Here's your French word today, cassade.
Cassid?
Mm-hmm. Cassade.
Cassid.
Means you drink too many of them.
I said, oh, I'm Cassade.
You get cassade.
It's like
About to go to the casa. That's how I remember.
See, we're getting close.
That's like the
Mixed
Europe,
with some Latino.
the Europe people that say I'm pissed.
Oh yeah. I got pissed last night. And I was like, "You got pissed? You got mad or what?
Why'd you get mad?
Come on down there, Timmy.
No, I got drunk.
Consons, it's underwear. It draws. Yeah. You want to
I like that video.
cock out your consons?
That video the other day, he had like a little box where he kept his seasoning, and there was a chicken staying in. And he's like, "Man, my old yard pimp is staying in my seasoning box or whatever." And he went and grabbed it, and he was getting all pissed off. He's like, "Oh, settle down, settle down."
Here I am talking about turkeys being the pasture pimps.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's fun. I like listening to him talk, like just the stuff he says.
Being from Louisiana, do you ever mess any with or experience any like black magic? I know that's pretty big down there.
Not really.
No.
That's
I
what
mean,
they called him at the strip club.
You mean like
The band strip club.
the voodoo?
Yeah.
Not really. Me personally, no.
No.
Nah. I try to avoid New Orleans at all costs.
Yeah.
Everybody goes there. Everybody goes there for the tourism and Bourbon Street and all that stuff. I know probably on both hands how many times I've been to New Orleans to go have fun.
Yeah.
And one time I went there, it was dark. And next time I come out the bar, it was way past daylight.
Yeah. Oh, Couillon.
Yeah. That was some of them times whenever I was young, dumb, and that was fun. And I actually went down there with an old boss of mine. We're not going to talk about that.
It's like Varsity Blues coming out of the strip club.
Yeah.
Do we have a game today?
And the crazy thing is, I didn't have to go to a strip club that night. Never went to one that night, but I did see some stuff. It was my first time ever seeing something that was pretty nice. I was like, oh, it sparkles. But never forget that. And a buddy of mine lost a tire on the way home. We were almost to the house, and he hit a pothole and lost a tire out of his car. I think it was a little Prelude or something he was driving, a little small car. We hit one of them famous Louisiana potholes, and the tire went.
There wasn't nobody fishing in it, huh?
Bro, I think the oxygen level in this hole was daggone way too low.
You gotta watch them ones in Victoria.
Yeah.
I went home. Speaking of potholes, I went home between Christmas and New Year's. My favorite road, I say the smoothest road that used to be around my house. This time it's got potholes that come up like it's speed bumps. Now,
Yeah.
the asphalt shoots upwards. It protrudes up out of Walker South on 447. It's like I'm like, what the hell? Somebody dropped concrete? You slow down? No, it's the asphalt. It's blowing up.
Blowing up.
You got a
Make that
reverse
shit make
pothole.
Yeah, make that makes sense. Like, it hurt my
you
shoulder
gotta-
going up.
Y'all
there.
are shrinking.
You got an uphold. Dang.
Blowing back out.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, when I left this place was mint. Now look at it.
God dang.
Trust
Your tax dollars ain't going there no more.
Thank God. I'm gonna lie to you. Moving here and having so many less taxes. I went to Bass Pro. Me and my wife went to Bass Pro, and I forgot. I think it was like 15 or 18%, almost 20% tax, just on what I bought there. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh man.
The tax for this, tax for that, tax for this, tax for that, tax for this, tax for that, tax for old boy over here who don't even live here probably, tax for grandma next door, tax for the truck next door. So many taxes, it's not even funny. I'm like, okay, I'm getting taxed to death.
Yep. Welcome to America.
No, Texas is better.
Yeah.
And I will say, compared though, this is one thing I have picked up. Compared to Louisiana, I love Texas.
Yeah.
You know, I won't ever forget where I come from.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my dad's buried there. My whole dad's side of the family is from there. My mom's family is from North Texas,
Oh,
from
okay.
Sherman, Gainesville area.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm half. I'm Tex ass.
He's from the northern part of Texas, though.
Like Canadian?
We almost consider that Canada. Yeah.
Canadian part?
You raggedy bitch.
Boy, poor Canada with it.
Hey, bro, I bet they can fight like these Americans, though. I don't know. I just want to run as fast as I can. Just try it one more time, see if I have it in me.
Hey, we'll
Sometimes
record
I
it.
just want to swing on them, just to see if I can do it.
Oh man.
I know y'all had that rodeo a few weeks ago, and I was like, man, my old man, he hips want to get on the bull so bad. But I was like, God, these shoulders ain't gonna let me.
Oh man. I know.
Then I seen nobody covered. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Hell, I thought mini bulls were gonna be like
Yeah,
little
no.
little miniature bulls. Like,
Yeah.
They sent you to Jesus.
no. Yeah, those are supposed to be for 14 and under.
Yeah, them bulls weren't playing around.
That guy showed up and he's like, I hope these boys want to ride. And I'm like, hell no.
That boy, hell fella, they gave the mini bull some gunpowder.
I'm a grown man. I don't want to ride that. ain't no damn mini bull to me.
That's something that's becoming big though.
Yeah.
Mini bulls, they have a international mini bull association, or something like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was
They said
big
it's
back
getting
in
hard to
Buffalo.
get people to ride, period, though. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people aren't going to the buck outs and all that.
So that boy that brought it, Lane Winsky, he came from Abilene. He brought
Yeah.
those bulls all the way from
Wow.
there. Yeah. Because he grew up, I think he grew up here in Yoakum.
Yeah.
But yeah, he brought those bulls. Well, he brought not the mini bulls. That was a different guy. He had the
rank bulls.
Yeah, the big boys.
Open bulls, right?
Yeah, he's had some shit go through the PBR and stuff. Like he's had shit. Yeah, he used to ride. So when Brittany was in high school doing high school rodeo,
Right.
he at the same one that she was running on the girls events, he was riding bulls and stuff.
Huh.
So he was in it, and I think he said that. He got. I said, man, when did you quit? Like, what made you quit? And I think he said he got chunked off and he hit the ground. That bull kicked and it hit him in the back of the neck. And he's kind of like, he told me when he turns, he's kind of stiff, like can't really turn his head real good. And he started thinking about it, and he's like, man, I just thought, like, is this really something I want to break myself up and suffer, later on?
Beat you up. You definitely grow old fast.
He still loves the bulls, but he just don't. He don't want to ride them and get hurt. So now, you ought to see some of the things he does, though. Those bulls get real sore from being rode and stuff like that. And he's got some little electromagnetic machine deal. It just sits there and clicks, and it helps them bulls. I guess their muscles and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like
He had a machine. Yeah. Yeah, you could hear it was just sitting there clicking, click. And we were standing there. I said, "What the hell is that?" And pretty expensive machine, but it helps him recover.
Oh yeah.
And he had another machine that he could scan over them and look for inflammation. And that's how he knows where to put that machine. And I would think that's pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, well you got to think them bulls are just as athletic, if not as the cowboys that are getting them back.
Yeah.
I mean, they're out there eating grass every day, but when it's time for show, they're show animals. They know how to perform. Just like the horses in the arenas. And I've always loved rough stock. Been around it all my life, and then I say most of my life, and then the mini bulls is big back. It started getting big where I'm from. And after 2016, a friend of ours, ever since I worked the hardware, being feed, I used to load his feed. And he's big. He got big into it. And his son's actually in a high school rodeo now, I believe, in Oklahoma. And he's riding over there in Oklahoma doing bull riding, but he still sets up at home. His dad still does the buckhouse at home and practice pen and all that. And he's saying a while back, it's getting harder and harder for guys to come out and come practice. Because I have these animals, they're athletes. They have to practice too.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, that's what he was saying is the guys that come and practice, they're practicing riding, but they want you to pay them to come out and ride his bulls. And he said it's starting to get better now, but he said I heard JB Mooney talking about that too. He was saying the same thing. He was like, man, it's just you got to pay guys to come out and ride these bulls now. They're not not doing it.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
they used
hell, I forgot who was Johnny. I forget. Yeah, Johnny up in Greensboro, where I'm from. Well, above where I'm from over there, he used to have bulls and have buckouts and all when I was younger, and we pay him to go ride. And that's the way it is over there at Glenn's. And I think $10 a ride or whatever, $20 a ride. You're helping pay for feed. You're helping pay for fuel.
Yeah.
Vet bill, whatever. You're helping out a little bit, but I mean, at the same time, those animals have to practice and exercise just like the riders, on rough stock.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just like Brittany does the barrels and horses and all that. She's out there stretching them legs and them animals just like.
Oh yeah.
She's getting better at she's got to learn that animal as much as that animal's got to learn her. Same thing with these bulls. Same thing with rough stock, horses too, broncs and all that.
Yep.
We got an easy solution for that. If you want to stay in the U.S. legally, Get your ass on the bull.
Soon to Angola.
I better hurry up and do it for you.
Robert Roquin
Let
said,
him-
I ain't getting no younger.
it's like getting on the freeway going 70 miles an hour and just chunking the steering wheel right out the window.
Yeah.
Right on the back of a bullet.
Yeah.
I mean, it could always be worse. It could be over in Angola at the rodeo over there. No, I've been there a few times. Have y'all heard of the Angola prison rodeo? in
Oh, the
Louisiana?
prison rodeo.
the
Yeah,
prison,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them boys they ain't doing nothing besides serving life.
Yeah.
You know, and I got a good friend of mine I grew up with. He's actually in Angola serving life.
Really?
And
Wow.
he's younger than us. Well, I say he's
Yeah, don't they call it prison rodeo or something?
Yeah, it's Angola Prison Rodeo. It's twice a year. It's all throughout the. I think it's all throughout the month.
I think I
of
remember your mom
October.
always talking about
My
that.
mom wanted to go to that
April
real
or
bad.
Vice versa. But yeah, they have some great arts and crafts there. I mean, if you like homemade or handmade stuff, the convicts they don't have nothing to do. I mean, well, they have plenty to do. They have time to do, but they do the time and let time do them. So they'll go over and pick up a trade. Like they do awesome metal work. They can do woodwork, leather work, paintings, and different kind of crafts and stuff. You can get beautiful big old front porch rockers, $500 for a big old set of them, you know. And then they got the rodeo that goes on, and them guys over there serving life, and they'll risk it, you know.
Yeah, why not?
And
They ain't got nothing else to live for.
Right, and they actually got people that are not that aren't prisoners to actually participate in rodeos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I say it's the horse events like the barrel racing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The women will go over and do the barrel racing and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've
So,
never seen.
it's pretty big. It's a big money maker, you know, and
Yeah.
which helps out the prison. I mean, prison's been along for a long time. It's been
Yeah.
mean,
Man,
that's
they
the-
should make that mandatory for every prison.
Yeah.
if you're serving life, I believe something. You know,
Yeah.
instead of just sitting in there getting 3 hots in the cot and my dollar's paying for it, I believe you actually
Yeah.
need to be a part of society
So I
somehow.
have to entertain us a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lay that old chicken on a hot plate. You ever seen that chicken get up on stage and he just start dancing?
The longest yard.
Yeah. The
Play
longest-
football or something, boy.
Yeah, as long as they don't rig it like what was his name? What was it Adam Sandler's character?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Bobby Boucher.
No.
I was about to say Maggot, but that was Nelly. It was that running back in that Longest Yard movie.
What's foosball? Tree outs? Tryouts, fool.
I like that.
Boy, like a refrigerator with
They
legs.
do with the coveralls.
What's the dude's name that I knew should have had that
Cheeseburger?
popcorn.
Who is it?
The one that wanted to be the quarterback and he sucked. Like, I knew I shouldn't have had that popcorn.
Yeah.
He was like,
Brucey.
all right, here you go.
Brucey.
Yeah.
Brucey. Shine, baby.
Yeah.
They threw him the ball. He's like, all right, let's see what you can do. And he goes, and he just throws it off like middle of nowhere.
One eye looking off this way.
Yeah. Oh man, I knew I should have had that popcorn. What was that big? Was that Joey Diaz that was in there?
Joey Diaz.
Was that Joey Diaz that was the heavier guy that Joey Diaz was on the
The Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan
Yeah,
deal?
I know what you're talking about.
Was that him that played or is that Tony? Was that what's his name? He was the guy that he was like a lineman, but he had a big old belly.
Yeah.
And he was tired. They were running or something. He was on his
I
back.
think it was Joey Diaz.
I
Now
thought it
I'm
was
thinking about
him.
it, Yeah.
Because
Because
his belly, he was laying on his back and he was breathing hard. His belly coming up down. He goes, can of corn, and Diet Coke. I'll be all right.
Oh, Uncle Joey.
Joey. That
Who was
dude's
that,
crazy as hell.
Who was that cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Cheeseburger, yeah.
That was a Terry
I got the
Crews.
fries that across
Terry
your
Crews.
eyes.
Terry Crews.
I got the
That
fries
poor
that
fool.
across
I
your
love
eyes.
about every movie he's in.
Hey, that was a pretty
got
cool
something funny.
movie, being that all the people that were in there. I mean, Michael Irvin, Terry Crews, Adam Sandler.
And Terry Crews played in the NFL.
Did he?
Yeah.
I try to think I heard
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He was in the
Got
NFL
the
for a
shakes
little
that'll make you quake.
bit.
Hey, did
I got
y'all
the
know
burgers.
what's his
Burgers,
name?
man.
Oh man, what the hell's his name? Burt Reynolds.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was original.
He was the original.
Yeah, and he also
Yeah.
played in that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I watched it like 10 times before somebody told me that. I had no clue.
Oh, really?
I never even knew that was an old show.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stone
Yeah.
Cold, Kevin Nash,
He's right here in Victoria,
Yes.
ain't
Yeah, Edna Victoria. Yeah,
Bill Romanowski.
Bill Goldberg.
No, well, Goldberg was in it too.
Yeah, he was.
Y'all don't know Bill Romanowski? He was one of the guards. He played for the Raiders. He's a linebacker.
Kevin,
He was a
Kevin
hoss.
Nash was in it too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one they were giving him those estrogen pills.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me? There was a lot of star power in that movie.
That was a good movie.
Yo,
That was back in high school when that came out. Because I remember watching it at the
I
Shiner
was probably already
Drive-In.
graduated by then.
Yeah,
I think
y'all
I probably was too.
No, I was still in actually.
He's the one that
still
snuck
in.
us into the drive-in.
Oh,
I don't know.
he was driving.
I worked there like y'all were like we were all in junior high when I worked there.
Maybe it was junior high.
I was like going on. I was going to be a freshman the next year. It was like that summer in between, like eighth.
Like
and ninth year.
1975. 1975.
See, y'all were back there with me too. You old bastards.
I ain't saying nothing. Not to
That was yeah. Oh man, his name almost came to mind. The guy that his character name, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's. I can't.
That's killing me right now.
Cruz.
Yeah.
Was
Paul
it
Cruz.
Paul
Paul
Cruz,
Cruz?
yeah.
Cruz.
Paul Cruz.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, Cruz. You done.
That was eating me up, man. I had to know that.
It's the simplest things.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah, the things
Just
you
testing our
forget.
memories and working our brain out.
Knocking the dust off that unit.
This green beer might be helping me.
Willie, you got any dad jokes
Oh,
for St. Patty's Day?
for
So,
St. Patty's.
Since we haven't mentioned it on the pod,
What's
you
that?
know whose birthday it is today, right? Best thing out of Louisiana.
Oh,
You
yeah,
mentioned,
you said it
you mentioned it
earlier.
when we first started.
Yeah.
You didn't mention it.
She caused a lot of trouble for Trump.
Yeah, she did. Damn.
Oh, cool.
She was so good back then. I'm pretty sure I've seen her a couple of times over in Baton Rouge. The Gold Club, I believe it was called. Yeah. Didn't realize she was in with my boy Trump like that.
She was trying to be the next Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, straight up these hoes ain't loyal, and then she's gonna try to stab my boy in the back.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Not supposed to be kiss and tell.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
every other president done got that hush, wasn't he? What's wrong with her?
Yep.
No, I don't really have anything like St. Patty's Day specific, but I do have, here's one for you. If lightning hits an orchestra, who's most likely to get hit?
I have no idea.
Electrician.
The conductor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I was not ready.
I would have never got that one.
I got something else
Give me another beer.
interesting. It passed here.
Another beer.
That passed us
you
by
want a
recently.
Guinness?
That totally, we didn't have a podcast for me to celebrate it on.
Thank you, sir.
But did y'all know that on March 10th, it was Chuck Norris's birthday,
What?
We missed that?
and he turned 85.
Wow.
85?
And I have a crap ton of Chuck Norris facts,
Speaking
but I'll save
of-
most of them for future episodes.
Speaking of March 10th and Chuck Norris, I'm so happy to not forget my anniversary on the 11th this year.
You want one?
You're walking.
Yeah, I'll
you're
take it.
watching
I'll take one
Walker,
more.
Texas Ranger.
One last one
Yeah.
for me.
That was my grandma's favorite.
Gracias, compadre.
Thank you, sir.
That was my grandma's favorite because she was from Texas, you know.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
she's Chuck Norris. He can have this anytime
So-
he wants. I'm like, damn, grandma, you 87. Stop.
I just go with number one on this list. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet.
It flushes him.
No, he scares the shit out of it.
Ooh. I've dated something like that before.
I got like 100 Chuck Norris facts, by the way. We'll save some for future episodes.
Oh, man.
But yes, it was his 85th birthday on March 10th. Happy birthday. I don't care that you're 85. I'm still scared to death of you.
I mean, he's still doing commercials on QVC, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's still,
He's still-
total gym and shit.
Yeah, I told you, I can't.
I thought it was Bowflex at
I
one
thought it was
I
both
think
ways,
it
too.
was,
Both
dude.
legs,
It
yeah.
really, yeah, it was.
He made that both flicks, all right.
When you talk about, on another note on St. Patty's Day, like, there's a dark side to Irish history too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
definitely.
very dark.
Dark
side.
as that beer.
Oh, yeah. They were probably the most,
Are you sure?
instead of,
That beer's pretty dark.
I don't know, man.
don't wanna-
I knew where you're trying to go with that.
I'm not going to go there. I'll leave it be.
Let's just say that
That
they
could
were,
open up a can of worms.
They were some of the most persecuted
Oh, yeah.
people
Yeah.
on earth at one time, and that's highly overlooked and forgotten about. And
Yeah.
You know, everyone wants to talk about, you know, this race versus that race, and that's one group of people that seems to be forgotten out of every conversation that deserves to be mentioned.
And that's why they drink a lot.
Hey, they had to fight the Fighting Irish.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing they got to deal with too. The IRA. Yeah, it's IRA, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Irish Republican Army.
Yeah, that's another thing we still deal with.
Army.
Better than Canada's.
Yeah.
Canada don't have an army.
Exactly.
You ever
They got them geese at Air Force.
Yeah.
the song by the Cranberries? The Zombie.
Yeah.
Zombie,
It's
yeah.
actually talking about the whole Irish Revolution, the IRA.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
In your head. Yeah.
So, what other bands
They're
that came
still
from
fighting.
Ireland that are really popular that y'all know?
He done read it. He done said all of them.
No,
The
there's
Cranberries.
Cranberries is just one. I imagine.
There's a few more. Let me see if I can pull it. Okay, I do got it. Right here.
I mean, there's one from
They were really popular on Apple.
one from the 70s that comes
On
to
Apple?
my mind.
Yes, when iTunes came out. Like
U2?
everybody.
U2.
Yeah, U2 was one. They were formed in 1976, celebrated for hits like With or Without You. The Cranberries from 89 to 2003.
You're probably talking about
from
who I was
Zombie.
trying to think of.
Then, yeah. Okay, there's another band. The Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear that
Who's
song.
the band? Y'all know the band
A
name?
song called Cowboy or
The band name was Thin Lizzy.
yes.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Yes, they have a song called Cowboy, I believe. Yeah.
They were formed in 1969.
Nice.
The Coors, don't know who that is, a family band from Dunluck.
See, that's why I'm drinking Coors.
That's from Colorado.
Yeah, they were a pop rock
Golden,
band.
Colorado.
Golden, Colorado.
Yeah.
The
The
Rockies.
other ones, I don't think we would. The other one we wouldn't know, the Chieftains. I've never heard
The
of them.
Chieftains? Yeah.
Maybe.
They were instrumental in popularizing traditional Irish music worldwide.
Interesting.
Yep. That's all I had on that for music wise.
So
I
where,
will- I will
where
say-
did the symbolism of the pot of gold come from, I wonder, since you're over there on Mr. Google?
It's actually Chat GPT.
Well, we'll find out from Chatter.
ChatGPT knows everything.
So what is the symbolic?
Dude, U2, I will say, since we brought up U2, that pisses me off when I plug my phone in the car and it starts playing that U2 that's preloaded on my iPhone.
Isn't U2 from Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what
That's what he
he
said.
said.
Oh,
that's
that's what
it,
I
yeah.
said.
Where was she at?
Son of a...
It's that old age.
That damn dementia.
CRS.
Shake it off,
hearing.
Willie.
Yep.
Shake it off.
Can't remember shit.
So
Bono.
Bono,
Bono.
yep.
He's Irish.
Yeah. So the pot of gold is one of the most famous symbols in Irish folklore, often associated with leprechauns and the idea of good fortune. Its symbolism comes from several sources. Wealth and luck. The pot of gold represents prosperity and good fortune. The idea that it's hidden at the end of the rainbow suggests that great rewards comes after perseverance and chasing one's dreams.
Pretty much just keep looking, motherfucker.
Yes.
Follow the rainbow.
Just keep looking.
Yeah,
Is that why we
overall-
had a reading
keep
rainbow
swimming.
when we were younger in
Yeah.
school?
Yeah. It says pot of gold is a symbol of hope, reward, and the idea that fortune favors those who seek it, whether it's material wealth or something more meaningful like happiness or success.
All these little kid songs and stuff, and all the stuff we watched when we were younger is all symbolism.
Yeah,
If you really think about it.
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah. Try to think which one.
Lucky
No,
Charms.
the
Lucky Charms.
remember
Yeah,
reading
Lucky
rainbow?
Charms every morning.
after me, Lucky Charm.
I get the all marshmallows Lucky Charms.
Yeah. Dude, I almost bought a box of that just to bring on the show.
I have
Probably
some at
been eating
home.
it. We kept talking about food all ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that Austin Powers? They had the guy with he'd strangle people and he had the little charms on his.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, they're always after me, Lucky Charms. They're all looking at him like shaking their head.
What was that one? Goldfinger? Or what was
Yeah,
it?
Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Which
He was
one?
he was
Austin
from
Powers version.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was gold. That was gold. Member.
Gold member. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he had a dick made of gold.
It's made of gold.
I was thinking about him. A bong and a blitz.
I lost my penis in an unfortunate smelting accident.
That was so nasty when he was taking those little pieces of skin off of it.
And he was eating it.
Those little gold.
Yeah, he's all,
Put it away.
Oh, yeah.
Those were probably some of the dumbest. anything with Mike Myers is like,
we all thought
you
it
still
was
like him?
hilarious. We still quote that shit to
Oh,
this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always something catchy.
yeah.
So other than the leprechaun, Ireland does have some more mythical creatures, and they're pretty similar to what we have here. The banshee, a female spirit who wails to foretell death in a family. Hearing her cry is considered an omen of impending death. This one I'll probably chop up the pronunciation. Puka, a shapeshifter that can bring good or bad fortune. It often appears as a horse, goat, or a rabbit and is known for causing mischief.
Dad.
The Dolahan, a headless horseman who rides a black horse and is a harbinger of death. He's often depicted carrying his own head. So yeah, we got
Yeah, we've seen that.
Oh,
Christopher
yeah.
Walken?
yeah, yeah,
It's like the Headless Horseman.
yeah,
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
Basically, yeah.
Which movie was that? It had Johnny Depp in it. Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah.
Here's another. This one's weird. Silkies, creatures that can transform from seals into humans by shedding their seal skins. They feature in many romantic and tragic tales.
How can you be romantic and tragic at the same time? Like, this is Titanic every time or what?
Yeah,
Pretty wild.
Romeo and Juliet.
Right. We getting tired of this repeat, all right? Give me something new.
All right. Oh, that's about it on that.
And a banshee. A friend of mine had a banshee when I was a kid. That was a badass folder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still are.
Yeah.
Good luck finding a decent one.
Banshee kind of seems to follow like something similar as like in Mexican, like Mexican lore. The
Chupacabra?
What do they call the La Llorona, the woman with the
La Llorona.
the head of a horse, that ghost that she murdered her children
Yeah.
in Wales along the riverbanks and shit in the creek. If you go to San Antonio on I-10, there's literally a creek called Woman Hollering Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've
seen
heard
that.
that.
Yeah,
You ever
that's
been-
kind of where that comes
It
from.
tripped me
yeah.
out the first time seeing Kickapoo Creek. I'm like, who's kicking shit around here? And I come back to a friend of mine like Kickapoo Creek, and he's like, yeah, that's Indian Creek. I'm like, huh? Well, I ain't kicking shit around there. They ain't got no water.
I was thinking you were going to say Lechuza a while ago.
La Chusa. La Chusa's
Remember that?
La Chusa's the one. She comes to your door and asks for sugar, and if you say no or yes or something like that, a big bird or something like that.
They always talked about the bird up in the
Yeah.
tree and they'd make that noise.
Yeah.
Boy, I remember like being scared. They were talking about it. We would like take off running. They're like, this
Yeah.
Lechuza. Lechusa. It's up in the
man.
trees. You're like, oh,
Oh, they're hitting like an old lone beard, huh?
Yeah.
You know, talking about earlier, you're talking about I got some crazy historical facts that'll keep you up at night.
Oh, yeah.
There was one you were talking about forms of execution in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. Well, this isn't Louisiana, but
Oh, yeah.
did y'all know the last person to be publicly executed by guillotine happened in the 1970s?
really?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
The September 10th of 1977 at Balmetz prison in Marseille, France. Hamida Jean Dubai, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. He was a Tunisian immigrant convicted of murder. Officially became the last person executed by guillotine in France.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ever.
And it happened as recently as the 1970s. 1977.
Dang.
My wife was born then.
1970s.
Yeah. I think she's a 74 baby. I like older models, what can I say?
Got a cougar.
She was a cougar.
My wife thought she was a cougar.
I was just in my prime.
Oh man. Well, I think we need let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're at our mark usual. So, well, Jake, thank you for coming out on
Yeah,
the show.
man. Thank y'all for having
Thank
me.
you,
man.
Kuyan.
Yeah, cool, y'all.
Thanks for having me, boys. I mean, hell, I've had a great time out here shooting a bull.
Yeah,
and-
we'll throw a cheers
Yes.
to that, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
I'm
coming out
empty,
here.
but I'll get y'all on this. Yeah.
There we go.
Get my last bit of green beer.
Now I get to go wait for it to come out, sit in my bulldozer, and listen to it myself.
Yeah, we'll do it 2 weeks from now.
I'm good. What?
Yeah, about a month.
No, I usually drop it on a Monday.
You
So,
better
Yeah, we're
tighten
gonna
up.
we're gonna drop it in the mail.
When you start setting like 3 a week.
we'll get there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Full-time job.
Yeah.
I mean, it
We
can
get
be
some.
done.
We get some sponsors, some good sponsors. We can do it.
Yeah, if we got a little money coming in, you know.
Yeah, we need to get some sponsors.
Little power behind the throne, so to speak.
Right.
Hey, if they at least
Hey,
buy the beer,
I do know one. I know one place that probably sponsors Perfection Automotive.
they close
That's
their
a hell of
doors.
a spot right there.
They close their
Perfection
doors. They
Automotive
suck.
sponsors. And they got the guys that sell Amsoil that you sponsor too. I mean, we get enough sponsors. I might even boil crawfish.
Yeah, Brandy's photography,
Texas and beyond.
Texas. Yeah, he's going on trips all the time. We got plenty of money.
Gas ain't cheap. Skip a trip or two.
But thank y'all for checking us out. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share our podcast. You can go check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube, and make sure to check out our social media: Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yep.
And until next time,
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Thank
Crazy.
y'all for riding with us.
All right.
peace.
Later.